What's going on, guys? It's Turin here with a Sunday afternoon stream. Guys, we're going to go ham with some 1v1 quick battles, maybe some hero arenas. I know some of you guys enjoyed that last time, so we'll see what happens. So we're going to wait about 2 to 3 minutes here, let some folks join up. I will enjoy my green tea, which we make it the American way out here, where we just microwave hot water and then throw a tea bag in it and hope for the best, which is a little bit depressing, but you know what, guys? We're having fun. That's all that matters. So thanks again for joining, guys. Let's get down to business. I have some pretty funny builds for you guys today. I actually was experimenting with this week, so it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. All right, so let's see here. Go ahead and go into some quick battles right here. Good. All right, we got the Gabriel Angelos icon, which is pretty neat. It's fun. I've been digging it for sure. Playing Dawn of War 3. It's been a party. All right, let's go 1 second here. Make sure all my stream settings are up. I think I was having some issues with my stream settings when I was trying to piddle with it earlier. All right, let's see here. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Cool. And let's go ahead and refresh this. So what do you guys want to see today? You guys want to see some chaos? Is there anything in particular that you guys are pining for? You'll have to let me know. I'm thinking I'm going to play some chaos. I'm going to try and use lore metal. I'm not 100% sure, but let's go ahead and queue up right here and get into some goodies. Yeah, it's hot here in Northern California now. It's been changing up. Really windy, but still hot. It's like allergy season, so you know it's kind of makes casting a little bit harder because I come home with like a stuffy nose every day. So some funny business is going on here. For some reason the chat isn't showing up, but regardless, we'll get into some quick battles nonetheless. There we go. All right, now I think it's updating. Yeah, it was like frozen for a second. Okay. The chat was freezing. Cool. Yeah, so we're going to try Chaos. We're going to try and use Lore Metal. There's kind of a build, it's the Death Metal build, as I like to call it, where I use Final Transmutation in conjunction with Spirit Leech. And I don't know if it's super good, but yeah, Austin, you want to see some Crooked Moon Gabo builds? Yeah, that could be fun. That could be fun. So let me go into multiplayer. Sometimes, like, when you go into the quick battles, it just gets, like, it gets frozen. It's some treachery going on. But yeah, I'll do some Crooked Moon and some goodies with all that kind of stuff. And hey, we'll see how it goes, boys. We'll see. Okay, we found a match. Hopefully we can get into some here in just a minute. We'll do our best. Cool. So we're playing RTK Huda. So let's go ahead and play Chaos. This is actually a map I really like for Chaos because it's somewhat open field. So yeah, not too much funny business. But we're gonna go with Prince Sigvald. He's a very good choice if you want to go with like a kind of advanced like caster technology and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, Jordy, you're gonna get some Chaos. Don't you worry, brother. So let's go ahead and get Lore of Death. Do we want to get Fate of Buna? Well, we don't even know what he's playing yet. So he's playing the Greenskin. So Fate of Buna isn't really necessary there. But we're actually going to get Lore of Metal as well. And, he's playing Wood Elves, though. Do we want to get... Yeah, you know what? We're still going to do this build regardless and try and make it work. It's really janky, guys. I just have to be honest with you. It's really, really bad. All right, we're going to try it, though. So against Wood Elves, Forsaken are a pretty good pick. So I'm going to get 4 of those guys. And for the front liners, I'm going to get some Chaos Marauders, just kind of cheap, wide. I'm going to go really wide with the Chaos Marauders because, honestly, they can stand and bang with Eternal Guards relatively well. Yeah, Brive, we'll get you some Chaos today. Don't worry, it's one of my favorite factions to play regardless. So you guys will not be disappointed. So we're gonna get some Chaos Knights. They just beat the brakes off Wild Riders like very, very efficiently. So we're gonna try those guys. And do I want to get like a Manticore or something like that? I feel like the Elven missiles are just gonna punish those things. But I could get like another group of Cav. Although I don't have any armor piercing right now, which is a little bit questionable. So let's cut 1 Forsaken, and we can get some Halberds in the front line just in case he has like some trees or something. 1 group of Halberds should be enough. And then we actually have enough for another group of Chaos Knights. Do we want to do that? Oh yeah, we need Aspiring Champions. What am I doing? So if you're going to have like a Chaos Marauder front line, Aspiring Champions are a pretty good supplement to that as well. All right, cool. So let's see. What else do we want to get here? We could get some Marauder Horsemen, another group of Hounds. Hounds are very, very annoying for Wood Elves, for sure. But he could be going like, I feel like I should get 2 groups of Halberds just in case. He does go like the tree build or has like a Durthu or something like that. I need to have a little bit of damage on those guys. So good. So let's go ahead and chevron these guys up. And I feel like we're good to go. So let's ready up and have some fun. Crooked Moon campaign is OP. Yeah, I haven't really gotten into that. The Crooked Moon campaign. Italian Spartacus and I are actually going to be doing some head-to-head later today. So we're going to be doing the Von Karstein's versus what's it called? Von Karstein's versus Bretonnia. So I'm going to play Vlad. He's going to be playing. I think he's playing the Fey Enchantress. I'm not sure if he's playing King Lewin or not, but it's going to be fun regardless. So first game of the day. Hopefully it'll be a good one. And you know what? We'll have a good time. All right, so let me go ahead and refresh this, and all right, everything's going good. I actually don't mind Marauders against Wood Elves. Like, they're pretty terrible in most matchups, but against Wood Elves, like, they can hang in the front line, like, somewhat decently, so. And the halberds are going to be good versus wild riders. They'll be pretty good against like treekin and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we have 2 of those just in case. And let's see. So Forsaken, we kind of want to put 1. And let's actually put 1 Forsaken like in the middle so we can like jam it right up the pipe and hopefully collapse the center of my opponent's formation. The one thing you have to be really careful with about Forsaken is making sure they don't get rode down by wild riders. That's like really, really bad when that happens. So we're going to put the Death Sorcerer and the Chaos Sorcerer kind of right here. And the metal, excuse me. So we actually do have metal, which is going to be super janky. So these guys can be here, and these guys can be out here. So good, let's go ahead and ready up and have some fun. It's only work until it catches up. Yeah, 2 times faster. It's the first time you've been on the stream. Yeah, I started a little bit later today. So hopefully some folks that normally can't make it are able to join. But guys, we got the final transmutation. It is so bad, but I feel like you guys deserve some Lord metal. You stopped watching Outlast 2 for the sake of my stream. Anna, that is so generous. I love you. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. All right, cool. So we're getting into it. We got our Forsaken ready to party. We got 1 in the middle, 1 here, and 1 on the outside as well. And yeah, okay, cool. Oh no, oh god, the Hawk Rider spam is real. Oh god, and he's corner camping too. Oh no, this might be a bad game, guys. All right, so these hounds are going to come up and around here. We're just going to advance, and you know what? Actually, final transmutation might not be bad here, but we do have Spirit Leech. So okay, so he's got this. So we basically just need to make sure that these guys are safe and they don't get sniped. So let's put them in group 2 also, and just kind of ride them around in a little Doom pack, and just make sure he doesn't like clip the wings of any of my formations, because Sigvald can take these shots all day. Like he has regeneration. It's like what he's designed to do. So I'm going to save up my Winds of Magic right now. And it looks like, yeah, he's shooting at Marauders who are shielded, and, you know, it's totally fine. That's, like, good targeting for me, I suppose. So, yeah, you can see what a lot of Wood Elf players try and do is, like, snipe out your casters. It's actually kind of tough to deal with. So these guys, like, you basically just want to, like, put them, like, among other troops and make it as difficult of a, you know, target as possible. So I'm going to save up my Winds of Death until I get 30, and then from there, we're going to go ahead and do this. We'll get these guys kind of running around here. And basically, I just need to buy time until my main army gets to his, because my army will crush his, like, as far as the regular troops. But, again, he's just going to try and snipe out my leadership and whatnot. So let's get the casters, run them over this way. We'll get the Chaos Knights kind of, like, with them. The Hounds can kind of just lurk. And, yeah, this group of Hounds needs to be running on the far side right now. Good. So we almost have enough. I think we can go ahead and just start Spirit Leeching. So we're going to Spirit Leech this guy right now. Start working him down, and I'm sure he does have a potion or something, but, you know, Spirit Leech is pretty effective, and I don't think he has, like, a built-in magic resist or anything. So we're going to get that right here, and it looks like my opponent is coming in. Like, he might actually, like, try and dive, so he's getting a little bit crunk. So we're going to cast the Spirit Leech and keep the Knights, like, nearby and just kind of posture up. And if he comes in and, like, charges me here, he's going to take a beating from these Chaos Knights. So good. So we get that. Now we can just kind of run up, because we've started, like, wearing down our opponent, and he's just trying to snipe this dude for the final transmutation. So let's go ahead and cast a final transmutation on... We probably want to cast it on the Glade Lord here. So we're going to cast it on him, which is, you know, again, he might get killed here real quick, but still, like, there's worse things to lose, you know. So we're casting it. Hopefully he doesn't rout before he gets it off. Let's get these Chaos Knights right on top of him. So we do get that off, which actually hits all of that stuff. So not bad. So now we're just going to run to the far side of the map, and we are advancing. We're getting some good pressure. Yeah, we just started. We just started, guys. But yeah, we did get that final transmutation off. Let's go ahead and use an Arcane Conduit, because he might get routed off here, honestly. And we are going to have Lore of Death again. So you want to make sure, I'm going to, like, kind of overlay my what's it called? My freaking Arcane Conduits to make sure I get the most value out of that. So I don't think he even has any missiles. I think he just has this Goon Squad over here. But yeah, the final transmutation did a little bit of work. I don't think it's that good. It's kind of like one of those clunkier abilities. So let's use another Spirit Leech here. Let's get this guy kind of running. I don't know why he's targeting the Metal Sorcerer. It definitely should be the Death one. So, okay, so we get the Spirit Leech there. We're keeping the Hounds nearby and just kind of riding up. And, you know, he's using a lot of his ammunition and other stuff, and his Lord is taking a lot of damage, so... Okay, we kind of got a little cover from the trees here, and let's check the Arcane Conduit. So it has a few more seconds. Oh, that's not good. So maybe he'll take the bait and dive in there. That would actually be really funny, and then we can get in there with those guys. So we're going to use the other Arcane Conduit now that the other one kind of dissolved. We do have our Hounds kind of over here just waiting in the back, and you can see he actually has his caster kind of lurking. So we'll run across. Actually, we probably just want to wait right here. So good. So let's posture up here. Let's get all these guys kind of just charging away from that fire. Looks like he used Prey of Anathrama, which is fine, because we have a ton of, like, Magic Harass. You can see his Lord's almost dead. Like, he's going to have to use a Spirit Leech here, so... Good. So we're just pushing up. He's getting his Eagle out here, and man, we're really close to the edge of the map, so cool. So we do have another Spirit Leech here. Let's go ahead and pop that. And we're not going to overcast it because, you know, again, it just gives you additional range. So if you're in range, you don't need to overcast Spirit Leech. So we cast that there. Our Death Sorcerer, we're just going to kind of run him. He's basically just an Arcane Conduit machine, and Final Transmutation doesn't seem that strong anyway. So good. So we're going to get engaged here. We'll get engaged here. We'll get these guys engaged here. Let's get the halberds on the treekin, obviously. That's going to be the primo situation. And we do have Death, so we probably want to keep this relatively nearby. Let's get these Forsaken kind of jamming around the flanks. And yeah, we don't want to, like, be fighting the treekin. Although, oh, these Knights can actually get on this Spellslinger with the Lore of Life here. So that's actually not a bad little trade for us. Good. So he might be coming in pretty hot here. Is he actually going to try and snipe this Sorcerer? I think he might. So we can pull in the Forsaken here. Man, but look how fast they take off. Maybe the Forsaken can catch some of them. Pretty crazy how quickly they take off there. So, okay, good. So let's get these halberds going here. here. We'll get these aspiring champions here. And it looks like he actually got a little bit of a jump here on the back. And okay, we'll send those Forsaken to help out as well. And yeah, our knights over there, we actually killed his Spellslinger with the Lure of Life. So he's basically going to be out of healing, you know, for the most part. So we're going to cast that. Get these Forsaken running up here. These hounds we can pull over here as well. And yeah, those guys do have armor piercing though, so it is something to, you know, take note of. So we're going to kind of try and chase them off with the hounds. We'll keep the knights fighting here. And Sigvald and the guys should be able to like crack my opponent's front line pretty aggressively here. Like, and his lord is very, very low. We did get the Forsaken on those wild riders, but you know, again, it's not like an optimal thing, but it seems to be working out okay. So let's get these guys in here, pull him around here. And we do have these hounds, so we want to get them fighting. So get all the hounds in here and a Spellslinger. I would like to like overcast a Lure of Death on them and get, you know, go real hard, but let's pull these guys around the back. Sigvald's, you know, going to be pretty resilient here. We should have enough for like one more Spirit Leech over the course of this battle. So okay, let's rear charge here. Man, those Chaos Knights are just doing really well for me. I mean, despite the fact that they're taking a ton of damage, they're really performing. So good. We're getting in here. We do have the Prince. Let's go ahead and use this this leadership buff here. And yeah, one more Spirit Leech. That should be, you know, my opponent already used his potion, and he's taking massive casualties out there. Even if I lose that battle, I would say it's going to be advantageous for me. So we'll get these guys engaged here. These Forsaken were able to catch them, so let's get these guys kind of charging in here. And yeah, Arcane Conduit is now up, so this is great. So we're going to be able to do some good stuff here. So the Forsaken, let's just kind of keep moving them down the line and just collapsing on my opponent's troops. And Arcane Conduit, so we have 1 per 10 right now. So we should be able to get 1 more out of this. So our hounds are coming back. I mean, my opponent's allocating his lord and a bunch of resources out here, but those Chaos Knights have incredibly high melee defense at 51. So they're going to be really good for taking a beating there. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll save up for the Spirit Leech. Let's get these hounds kind of re-engaged here. We do have some guys coming around the flank as well. And thankfully, those halberds are performing pretty well for me. So good. So let's kind of push into the center here, just form a bit of a Death Star. Looks like we're doing pretty well for ourselves in most of these battles. And these Marauders are performing actually pretty good. So let's get this Death Sorcerer in here. These Forsaken can collapse here. Let's get these guys around the back. And House Prince, the Prince is doing pretty good. And he does have some Hawk Riders coming back in, but yeah, he might try and snipe this, but I don't see that going terribly well. The Halberds seem to be performing, so let's get around the back here. We can slam these guys into the front. And yeah, so our hounds are coming back, but those Chaos Knights fought tooth and nail and like killed a lot of my opponent's stuff. So you can see the balance of power pretty heavily in my favor at this point. I think we're in good shape, guys. Yeah, you can see everything of his is starting to collapse. And if he decides to come back, he's simply just going to get a Spirit Leech. So, good. So he charges the Wild Riders in. You know, do we have enough to... How much does it cost to overcast this? I should know that. I've been playing this game long enough. Oh, we accidentally overcasted on his Lure of Life caster, which actually isn't a bad choice when you look at it in perspective there. So good. So we're routing off most of his main army here. You can see his entire front line's collapsing. So we're going to form a bit of a Death Star and just chase off this guy. And yeah, like all this stuff, the problem with deploying so close to the, you know, the back of the map here is that your troops are going to just be gone. They're, it looks like he's actually wasting an Earthblood right here. So he used it just on that unit, which is pretty good for us because, you know, he's not going to have it for his heroic units, his Hawk Riders, or anything like that. So yeah, it looks like we finished off the rest of this. He's gonna suffer army losses at this point. I don't think there's any way he can come back. So we're gonna get the hounds up and over here. Hey guys, Dov plays, Neil, what's going on, man? We got Armando, we got Wurzog, we got the whole crew. The boys are back in town. So we got we're representing Chaos, taking out some corner camp in action. Always a good time. So let's get these hounds back. Yeah, the hounds are really good against Wood Elves. Like that, I mean, Wood Elves have low armor, so the hounds aren't really punished for their kind of low stats in that respect. And what does he have? Yes, his Hawk Riders are good at like jumping something in the back, but being your like primary backbone in a melee fight is not going to be great for them. So looks like we don't have anything else, but Marauders can perform against Wood Elves. I mean, I don't know if it's like the optimal way to go, but it allows you to go pretty wide elsewhere. So we get the hounds coming in with a really nice flank there. We're going to get poison. We're going to get all kinds of good stuff, and we have so much infantry left. So this should be game here. I don't see how he can kill Sigvald. Sigvald is just incredibly tanky. So let's get the dogs. We'll have all the dogs chase this caster and probably try and keep it from getting up in the air. So yeah, they're nipping at the heels right here, doing a little bit of damage. But my opponent uses a Prey of Anathrama, pretty well timed there. And yeah, we'll just kind of keep chasing. We'll go after these Treekin. We can just Zerg at this point because we have such like a sheer density advantage. Like that dragon is low. It already used its potions. It's exhausted. So we're just going to kind of push in here and get on these Treekin. We have Halberds and basically a full health group of Halberds. So yeah, this wasn't auto-generated. This wasn't auto-generated. Why not Twitch, pleb? Yeah, I don't know. Total War doesn't seem to have a big community on Twitch. And I should probably be careful here and not let him like snipe my heroic units. But regardless, yeah, I don't know. I've gone on Twitch before, and it doesn't seem to be as big of a community for the Total War as there is on YouTube. So I figured, hey, it's optimal to just kind of stream on here. There's more people already playing the game, so let's just route off his army here, and yeah, that should be all she wrote. His Lord's eager, but I mean, you know, once his trees and other troops here die, like, we should be fine. You can see the Spellsinger's taking a bit of damage. And I wonder if he's still really going to try this. I mean, I don't know if there's anything. He's going to snipe his Deathcaster, but my winds are depleted anyway, so it's not really a big deal. So we'll just finish off the trees. Let's get these Halberds kind of coming up and around. We probably want to just get some rear charges here just so we can, like, you know, end this battle a little bit quicker. He has some guys coming back here. He's got his dragon. The one annoying thing about Chaos is, like, he could just run around the map if he wanted to. What's up? Hey, what's going on, Zakimali? Well, they're... Yeah, oh yeah, dude, auto-generated battles for sure. It's happening, 100%. So his dudes are wavering now. I mean, he can come in here, but I don't think it's going to go well. And without having troops on the ground, although he might just camp with those other guys. So yeah, at least he's diving in here. So let's see what's going on here. So we finish these guys. Let's chase them off the battlefield, make sure they actually leave. And we're going to go ahead and degroup all these guys. Oh, we got some marauders back here, so that's cool. Let's send them to chase those guys. And good. So we're going to just chase these guys off the battlefield just so my opponent doesn't like corner camp with them and run in different circles. You know, and even from a financial perspective, I don't know how much more profitable Twitch is than, you know, YouTube. I mean, for some people it is, but I don't think there's a big enough interest in this particular game to kind of warrant that. So, oh, and it's so nice that the Arrows of Kurnus isn't like the Arrows of Kurnus spam is gone. So we shattered those guys, which is good. The stream, I usually stream at 720 just for quality, like to make sure there's no like lag or when the battles get a little bigger in the team games. Perhaps I'll start streaming in the 1080 eventually. But all right, guys, we're gonna go deep in here. We're charging in. First battle of the day. No, this army isn't auto-generated. I mean, there's too much symmetry here for it to be the case. But yeah, so he's running over here. Not sure what he's got going on. My Marauder should be able to finish off those Eternal Guards over there, which should be pretty cool. And he might try and like snake something in the back. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, man. Of course, auto-generating is like one of my favorite formats for the stream. So he actually uses Prey of an Athrami here. He might go in. I'm not sure. You got to give him props for fighting tooth and nail and landing right in the middle. Oh, sniping Sigvald is like the worst idea ever. He's so tanky, guys. So we're going to get all these guys kind of turning and fighting here. Let's go ahead and see if we can kill his lord real quick. That's going to be the biggest thing. But yeah, good call getting the halberds down. I mean, they're one of the bigger answers to your troops. And yeah, you can see he's at his healing cap. He's taking a ton of damage now. Auto-generated dwarves. I like that. I like it, man. Yeah, and it looks like his caster's taking a bit of a beating. His lord's wavering from army losses, so... I actually really like Dawn of War 3, guys. It's really fun. But I'm an RTS fanatic, so... and I do like MOBAs, also, so it's not, you know, as big of a deal. So, GG to RTK Huda. Fun stuff. So, yeah, that's game one, guys. Thanks again for joining. Which one of the new 4 races? Skaven, for sure. I mean, assuming they get announced, which I'm sure they will, so... Skaven. What time is it where I live? It's about 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. afternoon. Yeah, got it. Thanks for the update, Juggernaut. I'll probably try switching, doing some 1080 streams. But the quality seems to be a little bit better with the 720, so... Oh, we're playing the same dude. Let's see who he wants to play. The Huda. The Huda. Yeah, the Spirit Leech was really nice. So, let's go ahead and let's just go deep and play some Bretonnia. I haven't played Bretonnia on stream in a long time. Yeah, understandably, you know, Dawn of War isn't for everyone. It has its ups and downs. So, okay, so he's playing Wood Elves, so... Do we want to get something in the air? The problem is like getting trapped and then sniped out. So we could get, yeah, the Fey Enchantress is just the way to go. She's so good. And she also has really good magic resist too. So against Wood Elves, that does matter if they have like the magic missiles. This guy's a pretty good player, so I don't know if I would want to auto-resolve against him. So for frontline, we'll probably just get Battle Pilgrims. These guys are such gangsters. They're so good in this matchup. So we're going to get these guys. Then on top of that, we're going to get some Men-at-Arms with Pole Arms against Treecan. We'll get 3 groups of those. And do we want... We probably don't even need any missiles, really, but we're going to get some Royal Pegasus Knights just to control the skies. Let's see, what else do we want to get here? Foot Squires you don't really need here at all. You made a good gift for your chat. Good, man. Oh, the Green Knight calls to me. Look at him. But there's so much magic damage from the Wood Elves that he's just kind of like janky. I could get a second group. So we have a Grail Reliquary. We could get some Men-at-Arms with shields. They actually probably wouldn't be bad in the front line, just going like very wide. And do we want to get some missiles? I don't know if I really want missiles. I think I can just like, you know, push on him and just be aggressive. Let's see. To keep doing it? Always, man. Always doing it. We're going to do some auto-gen. Probably next game we'll actually do it. So let's go ahead and get some, you know what? Let's get some Grail Knights. That could be pretty fun, right? And then aside from that, we could get some, I mean, they have too many spears to really get frontline cav. So maybe I just get some cheapo spears for the backline. Man, we're going to have such a fat infantry goon squad today. So let's cut one of those, and then do we want to get some missiles? I feel like some missiles wouldn't be bad, like some poison, you know? It's not too many. We have the Fey Enchantress. She's got all her goodies. Oh, that's what we're missing. So we're missing the Chalice. Okay, so let's cut this. I actually like the Chalice in this matchup. It's pretty fun. And do we want to let's get some Mounted Yeomen. Let's just be annoying and see what we can do, right? All right, cool. Let's have some fun, guys. Am I very vocal in bed? What? You guys are out of control. Yeah, she's been feasting on the cheesecake. I'm jealous. Well, she's in Poland right now, and I'm in California. Some nonsense. But over the summer, guys, I'm actually going to be living in Poland with Anna, with Lady Turin. It's going to be so much fun. So we'll be gaming together. Some Dawn of War streaming. Yeah, you'll see it. What I'll probably end up doing, I have a very busy work week this week. I have a huge, for any of you guys, I know a few of you guys were asking, so I work as an athletic director. So I run athletic competitions, and next week I have a big spring game style event where I run a track and field, aquatics, tennis competition. So I have to like a ton of preparation this week. I have to like get all the vehicles together, make sure like all the logistics are ready, all my staff are ready. But you know, after this week, like guys, I'm gonna be doing like 2 streams a week probably. I'll be doing a Dawn of War and a Total War Warhammer, of course. Total War Warhammer is my true joy. So I'll be of course prioritizing that. So we're going a little bit wide. The risk that you kind of bear with going wide like this is that your wings can be clipped, but most Bretonnian troops are pretty resilient. And of course, going in a Death Star style formation is a little bit more cost effective for the Grail Reliquae. But he's playing Wood Elves, so let's go ahead and get my 1 group of missiles here. We'll get 1 group of missiles here. All right, a little bit of a spaghetti formation, which I'm a little bit apprehensive about, but let's go ahead and get these yeomen over there. We'll get these guys in the back who are just going to be waiting for like, you know, Hawk Riders or anything annoying like that. But he probably won't get Hawk Riders considering the, you know, the matchup. And let's put the Fey Enchantress a little bit further back because granted she does have a Mortis effect. I don't want him to like get sniped. So and we're going to use the Pegasus Knights to cover, and the Grail Guardians can cover as well. So let's put this guy in group 4. Good. Hey Joseph Hood, what's good, man? A lot's good. Yeah, some people still ask though, Hasaki. Some people still ask who are new. All right, cool. Let's party. Oh, of course he's up here. This guy, this freaking guy. All right, we're gonna go. Man, this guy loves his Glade Dragon here. Okay, so we're gonna get our Wildwood Rider, or excuse me, our Royal Pegasus Knights. I should have gotten 2 groups knowing it was the same guy. So we're just gonna flee the city, just kind of get away as much as we can. And thankfully the Mounted Yeomen are gonna be like a constant thorn in my opponent's side, but we got a pretty fat stack here. Oh man, oh they're already routing, so gosh darn it. So let's see if we can get over here with some of our cav and like try and save these guys maybe? I don't know. Yeah, he's going in pretty hard though, and he actually has a gold on those Wild Riders or whatever those things are. So, okay, so these guys are just basically going to get crumbled off the battlefield, which is fine. At least I discovered his ambush, so you know it's not a completely terrible situation. And the Hawk Riders are just going to get canned. And we do have the Grail Knights coming in, so the Grail Knights will do very well versus these Wild Riders. And I don't think Prey of Anathramas starts on, so let's get the Fey Enchantress over here. We're going to go ahead and pop a regrowth on these guys because they're going to be fighting a pretty pitched little fight here. So we're going to use the regrowth, and they seem to be doing really well, like tearing up those Hawk Riders. And once we get the regrowth in there, that's going to be really strong. So good. Come on, cast it, and boom, they get the regrowth. These Grail Guardians are going to chase down these Wild Riders. And let's get back to the main battle here. Fey Enchantress, we can keep pushing up, but look how hard those Hawk Riders just take a beating. Like that's just sheer brutality. So they're broken. Now we can go after his Lord, and I mean they have anti-large. They're very strong. So his main army is actually really thin. So he's targeting my missiles back here, which is to be expected. Let's go here, get these guys kind of going here, and get these peasants. We can have them start shooting at these guys. And these swords we can get up and around the back, and these guys can come up and around the back as well. So good. So our Grail Guardians are just going to chase those guys, and I mean, look at the work we're putting in against his Lord. That's like great. So unfortunately, we're obviously going to lose this missile fight, which is to be expected. Let's get the halberds on the great weapons, and make sure that these guys are on the tree can, chasing them. And good, so we're going to go around the back. He does have some missiles, so let's make sure to get these battle programs going as well. And over here, he did actually route that off. I think it was a bit of a terror route, so no problem. And do we need to use an Earthblood yet? Yeah, and you can see our Grail Guardians just beat the brakes off those Wild Riders. So let's go ahead and engage them on these Treekin here, which is going to be a good situation for us. And these guys should come back from you know, routing here in just a minute. So we have the Fey Enchantress in the front line. I don't really know if there's anywhere we need to use the Favor of the Fae, but oh, this is actually really good. So he's charging into like 2 anti-large units. So what we're going to do actually is wait, and let's go ahead and get her over here and use the Favor of the Fae on those Grail Knights. And good. So we have our peasants fighting. Let's get these guys coming over here as well, up and around. And let's kind of just force path like this group and just have them go after these missiles here. So good. So we're fighting over here. We got a pretty pitched little fight. So we're going to go over here, and our Pegasus Knights are back. So what we're going to do is do a timing of an overcasted Earthblood right here, which is going to be really strong. So good. So we got that going. I think the frontline engagement's going pretty well. The battle programs are performing. We do get a heal off. I think, did we get it off? Yes, we did. So now we have a fat heal over here. Let's also use this chalice right here, and we're going to kind of bombard these guys right here, some of his missiles. And of course, he won the missile fight. No problem. Completely to be expected. But we need to like push through and start pressuring his missiles. Oh, and it looks like he did react. So well played to my opponent. So let's get the Fey Enchantress in here fighting a little bit. And yeah, we were able to just absolutely dominate over there. So we actually shatter his Lord. So at this point, we're just going to kind of come in the back line and start pressuring. We do have the Fey Enchantress. So let's actually have her go after this guy, have these guys go here. And these, let's get our Pegasus Knights up and over, and then we can just use our cab to kind of go here. So good. So we got some of our missiles back. We'll continue to pressure, and it looks like my opponent's flank is collapsing on all fronts. So the Fey Enchantress is in good shape. We're able to capture his Branch Wraith here. The Pegasus Knights taking advantage of their mobility. We're going to dive in here and just go deep. So, and our Grail Guardians, they did get caught up on these stupid Treekin, which is a complete waste of time to be fighting. Like, leave those things for last. And the Enchantress using her Kamehameha to, do you look like, oh, you want a Cygor army? Yeah, I'll see what I can do with some Cygors. I actually like using Cygors quite a bit. So as far as heals go, you know, we have a pretty healthy front line here, but let's just go ahead and pop that right here. Let's push these guys in here. And where are our Grail dudes? Oh, I wanted to get a Lance charge. Darn. Do you think you can do like a Cygor army where you get Malagor, 3 Bray Shamans? Yeah. Yeah, that was good though. We did it, boys. Good cockfight. Well played to RTK Huda. Must be in a clan. Round 2 of that glorious cockfight. So yeah, guys, you guys want a random generated army? The only problem with doing random gen, and a big part of that is, you know, our Pegasus Knights just overperformed. Like, they killed the Hawk Riders, and on top of that, they just dumpstered his Lord. And one regrowth just like exponentially increased their value. Like, it was pretty strong. Dude, I'm growing my hair. I'm going straight Jesus hair. Whatever, you know. My job doesn't care, so. Dude, I don't breathe. I got pretty good cardio, though. So I can talk a lot. Yeah, the Royal Pegasus Knights, you just have to be careful about getting them netted and gunned down, because they're very expensive. Okay, so Alex, Google Plus. How do you prevent units from waiting for all other models when you queue up? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Random gen gobos? Well, that's random gen greenskins. Yeah, I'm staying hydrated for sure, guys. Yeah, you gotta. Do it. Kill him. Nice. We got 210 people watching. The crew's all here. All right, guys, it's time. So who are we doing random gen? Hang on. Let me go ahead and throw this in chat. Who do random dwarfs? Random dwarfs? Or random gobos? Dude, my room is so barren. I have nothing in here. Oh, he's already playing those guys, so do we do random gen? Oh, he dodged. Let me know who you guys want to see random gen. Just spam it in chat for a minute so I can get some sort of a gauge. Our opponent dodged there. I don't think he wanted to face the random generated wrath. Okay, we'll do goblins. Yeah, goblins are ridiculous, because with goblins you get all these, like... Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play the greenskins. Oh, he keeps dodging me, man. Whoa, okay, gobos, dwarves. Yeah, it looks like mostly gobos, actually. So, okay, we'll do 2 today. We'll do two random casts. We'll do one as the goblins or greenskins, and we'll do one as the dwarves. You guys want some Nazi stalkers? Is that as you call them? Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Time for some potato chips. I'm just becoming a fat sausage over here. There's some good-ass chips, though. Random Gen Empire is the worst. We're facing Man Breed. Okay. We're going to do both, guys. So we're going to play Cookered Moon. All right, guys, ready? 3, 2, 1, and random generate. Oh, yeah. That's a sweet one. Look at that big, juicy blob of mess. Oh, God. Oh, okay. He's on foot. He doesn't have any potions. I have no Lords of Magic, but we're filled to the brim. All right. Let's do it. We're doing both. Look at this horrendous piece of shit of an army I have. Forest Goblin Spider Riders. We got Squigs. We got Goblin Wolf Chariots. Yeah, I'm trying Dov plays. I'm trying to be a fat salon. And I haven't worked out in quite a while, but my job is very physical, so at least that keeps me in decent shape. Vegetables, dude, I eat so bad. I need to eat. When I live with Lady Turin, she'll take care of me, though. She'll help me eat healthy food. When I cook, when it's my turn to cook, I'm going to be making, like, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And she's just going to be making this, like... I'm the worst chef ever. This is horrible. This is such a bad army. Look at it. You know, the one part is, like... No, I'm not replacing anything. There has to be a few boys in there. Oh, man. You guys are in for a treat. This is why you show up to chat. One type of... Yeah, I got a little bit of everything, you know? So, hey, you know, on the bright side, my opponent... I'm going to have an answer for everything, right? Dude, Conquistador, that's my specialty. You know how in, like, Star Wars, when Emperor Palpatine, before he's come out as a Sith Lord, is, like, talking to Obi-Wan and Anakin before he fights Count Dooku? And they're like, oh, be careful, he's a Sith Lord. And they're like, Yeah, like Chancellor. Sith Lords are our specialty. That's like me with commentating while I'm playing. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Do it live. Fuck it. All right, here we go. Oh, you know what I'm happiest about is I got the Hammer of Gork. Okay. So Hammer of Gork, and we'll put this bad boy here. I got a little bit of action. We're gonna put these Nazi skulkers back here, and let's see, and get these guys going here. And oh my, nasty skulkers. Okay. Then for the front line, we'll go ahead and just kind of intermix like everything and just make it a big like mosh pit. And what else do I have? Oh, I got Savage Orc Arrow Boys. Okay, I got a decent little firing line too. Let's actually scoot these guys back just a little bit more. So let's go ahead and set up our front line first. We'll get these guys like so, and yeah, we probably want these guys in the front line as well. We put them in group 2. And do I have any other front liners? I think that's pretty much it for the front line, guys. All right, so we're gonna put them like this. That should be fine. We do have Savage Orc Biggins, which is pretty scary, and we basically have a decent firing line. Like, it's not terrible, right? Oh, ridiculous amount of spiders, I know. My front line's pretty pathetic, but it usually is with random gen armies from what I've experienced. So let's go ahead and box these guys a little bit more so they stay in formation, they shoot faster. Okay, so that's going to be the main line. We're going to put our goblin big boss right here, just with the goon squad. He's probably going to get dumpstered pretty hard. We're going to put this guy back here to just help defend these guys. And man, I have so many troops here. So, okay, so the Forest Goblin Spider Riders can go over here. The Squig Hoppers, I might actually use those in the main battle. So we're going to put them in the back and like use them to help collapse the infantry line. And Savage Orc Boars. Okay, so we have 3 Goblin Archers, so they can all Vanguard deploy, I think. Yeah, good. So we'll put them in group 3. These guys will be group 5, and then these guys can be... Let's put one group... Do they have... Oh, they have Vanguard. That's pretty nice. Okay, good. So we'll put these guys here, and these Savage Orcs can be in... Do I have a group 2? Yeah, we'll put them in group 2, and this guy can just be in like group 7 or something. So these chariots, the T-Frabas, we'll go ahead and put them in skirmish mode. This is going to be so much to manage, guys. T-Frabas. All right. All right, we're good. Oh my goodness, this is going to be stressful to micro. I'm already getting anxiety just looking at this. Like I have so many control groups. What do we got? Are these the Savage Orc Boar Boys? Okay, so they got the 30% physical resist, which is pretty cool. The Empire is definitely in for a treat though. Okay, so let's start shooting here. Actually, let's pull them up and around. Let's pull these guys around the back. Let's go ahead and advance here. Let's get this guy coming up and around here. And good. So the Hammer of Gork, we want to make sure to be shooting at missiles. So we're going to go after these Free Company Militia here and start shooting here. And good. So everything's going to code. We're shooting here. And where are our Gabo firing squad? Oh, those are Free Company Militia. So we can actually start poking at them. So good. Let's get these guys going. And good. I think everything's doing something. And let's get these pigs up here. And yeah, let's fight the good fight. Oh yeah, look at these flagellants getting taken out by the T-Frobbers. So what are these in the back? Are these actually some sort of Reichsguard? Yeah, so we're not playing that game. We're just gonna... Homie ain't playing that, but we're getting some good harass over here. You know, my opponent's having some issues, I would say. So let's pull these guys back here. Keep just kind of skirmishing as we can. And man, this is a stressful fight right here. This is gonna be really stressful. So to T-Frobs, I'm tempted to just like charge them in here, but we're actually gonna pull them back a little bit. And oh, is my opponent potatoing? I think he can't handle like the sheer number of Gabos. But regardless, guys, I will cast this after the fact. I always do cast the random generated battle. So let's go ahead and just kind of kite and fight over here and just push it. So let's actually pull these Biggins over here and have them like intercept these guys. So we're going to put the Biggins in group 8, have them go after these Reichsguard over here. And so let's actually try and inundate them. Do we want to try? Okay, so let's get 3. Let's get these guys firing again. We're going to get the Orc Boar Boy Biggins, or the Savage Orc Biggins, excuse me. And these guys are going to come back around here and try and sneak up and around the back. Let's get the T-Frabas. Let's have them actually just charge into those guys. And we're going to get our Gabos engaged here, 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 and here. So I actually need to be really careful with my Lord because I don't have like the best situation. Let's start focusing this guy here. Let's keep these squigs back here in defense and also keep these guys going. And good. So we're getting some good focus fire here. It's pretty healthy. And our Biggins, let's go ahead and get them on those Reichsguard. That's going to be exactly what we want. And I think we do have some regular Forest Goblin Spider Riders over here as well. So do we? I don't know if we do. Anyways. Okay, yeah, so they're way back there. So let's get them up here. And we do have these guys coming around the back, which is good. Hammer of Gork is doing some good work here. So the oh, look at the T-Frabas coming in. Let's push them over here as well. And how are we doing over here on our missile harass? So our missile line, we need to kite them back, get these guys engaged, and we do have the Savage Orc Biggins. So let's get these guys pushing up into the main fight here. And our missiles are pressuring the enemy Lord pretty well. So we're going to get these guys going in here. We're going to keep our missiles going. And let's get our Gabo in the front line. I don't think it's even really worth it. So we're also going to get these squigs back there to chase him. And good. So these guys were able to outmaneuver my opponent in the back. And they should be able to outrun those Reichsguard. So let's get these guys kind of up and over here. And the Teeth Snatches. Oh, did I totally forget about the Teeth Snatches? How are they doing? Yeah, it looks like I got into his missiles, but he was able to counteract us a little bit. So well played there. Well played. So we do have our missile line here. Well, let's go ahead and just start like kind of wearing down whatever we can. But our Savage Orc Biggins were able to do really well. So we're going to push them here and just let the Forest Goblin Spider Riders finish finish them off. Actually, yeah, we really should finish off those Reiksguard. So good. So we get quite a few goons back here. Let's get our missiles back up here. That was a little bit sloppy of me kind of chasing those. And this other piece right here. So the Hammer of Gork's back online. Doom Diver Catapult's back online. And maybe we can just like bring these guys back to help out. Although, yeah, that should be fine. So great. So we have our artillery pieces back. Let's get this shooting here. And this can shoot over, yeah, whatever. We can just shoot at these guys. Good. So our firing line's doing really well. So let's get these Savage Orc Biggins kind of pushing over here. Get these guys kind of running up and around. We do have this Goblin right here who's kind of surrounded. So let's go ahead and pop this and see if some of these guys can kind of help out. And man, yeah, we don't have a lot of like meat in this front line. So let's start focusing down these cav here and see if we can rescue them actually. We'll pull these guys over here as well. And the Hammer of Gork, we probably want to focus some of these guys, and the Doom Divers can focus this very healthy group here. So good. So we have some Forest Goblin Spider Riders. Let's get them on the backs. The Savage Orc Biggins, we probably want to pull those guys back into the center of the fight. And he does get a nice little charge here on us with those Reiksguard, unfortunately, leaving the Goblin War Boss somewhat out in the open by himself. But we're able to get a little bit of work done on his Lord, and we do have some missile fire pressuring as well. So good. So our main line isn't in the best shape. He is kind of like starting to catch a lot of our goodies around the back and kind of all over the map, really. So let's shoot some of these guys here. Let's have some of these guys shoot here. And good. So the Reiksguard are starting to get worn down. We need to get this Goblin over here for sure. And do we have any like utility we can get going over here? So, okay, so we want to keep running from those Reiksguard. And we do have the nasty Skulkers. And they're doing really good against the opponent's Lord, actually, which is great. So these guys are actually like very good in melee. So let's pull them into melee, have our artillery pieces start shooting here. And our Goblins, we need to make sure they're all in skirmish mode. These darn Reiksguard, I just don't have like enough meat and potatoes to really finish them off. And oh, those are the Royal Altdorf Griffites. So how are our boars doing? We actually have 16 of them back. So let's make sure to re-engage those guys. And good. So if my opponent's Lord goes down, we might be in really good shape here. So we're going to run back here, kind of pressure in that way. And our big Savage Orcs should be able to beat those Spearmen down, which should be fine. So let's go ahead and use the what's it called? The leadership up here. Good, good. So I think my opponent's going to win this, but still I think we're putting up a pretty good fight. We're working down a lot of his troops. So let's go ahead and start focusing those greatswords. Actually, no, we need to kite back. Let's get these guys kited, get these guys kind of running over here. And yeah, our Gobbo's doing a pretty good job here. So we need to start scurrying him back here. We have a lot of troops, and you know, again, we weren't able to quite like keep up with his Lord here. So let's punish him, and he must have used his potion now. Yeah, I think. Oh, that's actually the Toadbringer. So good. So let's focus these guys here. We do have these Spider Riders here. Let's get them kind of going after this caster. And his back line, for the most part, has been pretty devastated. So let's get these Gobbos kind of helping out in the front line as well. And yeah, the Squigs are doing okay here. Like, not bad at all. So the Doom Diver, let's go ahead and see if there's anything of value to shoot. We can shoot at these Free Company Militia, kind of shut down his missiles a little bit. And yeah, man, we just don't have like any oomph to really like finish off his, oh, and man, yeah, I need to watch out for those. Good, so my Lord is still continuing to fight. Let's go ahead and pop the wad, use any sort of defensive buffs that we can. And do we have any missiles left? I don't know. We just don't have like any front line. Let's get these Hammer of Gorks back on their business. And come on, there we go. Good, good. So our Savage Orcs here were able to perform pretty well for themselves. Let's have them start shooting in here. And we have some Forest Goblin Spider Rider business. But yeah, the Flagellants obviously aren't going to break. So we'll move those guys up and around. We're still just chasing his Lord. But let's get those Squigs here. And like, we need to like try and stop these Royal Altdorf Griffites because they're kind of just running rampant. And unfortunately, my Goblin Big Boss, I didn't have potions on him. So, you know, I didn't really have a choice in that respect. So we'll start shooting at those guys here. We'll get these Squig Hoppers. And hopefully we can like sandwich these guys and somehow finish them off. But let's see, what do we have left on the map? So we have some missiles here. We can continue to just poke down these Flagellants, which is fine. Back here, these guys did a pretty good job cleaning up shop. So let's get them over here, and let's get the Savage Orc Biggins kind of working on these Free Company Militia. So my Gobbo is retreating, and let's see what else is going on. And we have the Durkit Squigs, which are engaged on these guys, which will do okay. I mean, they're obviously going to lose, but I do have the Nasty Skulkers here as well. So let's go ahead and pop that. And we get these guys going in as well. Let's pull these guys back and get these spears kind of blocking up for them. And once these Gobbos take a charge, yeah, we should probably just engage in melee, to be honest. And at least we do have the physical resist, which is good. So, okay, so we're kiting here, and yeah, we're out of ammunition. So let's have them go up and around and go after some of these squishier troops. Yeah, let's push them through to the Free Company Militia. And we do have this back online too. So let's start shooting at these. Yeah, and it looks like that's going to be all she wrote because we did lose our Lord. Very, very well played. Yes, yes, this was a completely random army. Completely random. And you know what? We did it, almost. We put up a fight. I mean, that was a decent Empire army, and we still put up a good fight. So, well played to my opponent, Manbreed. Oh, I forgot to save that replay. Darn it. Oh. Hold on. Let me go ahead and save that one. Okay, hold on. I have to go to my folders and make sure that I saved it. I want to cast that one separately because that was super fun and wild. Okay, so we'll go ahead and copy. Can we copy this? God, I'm such a pleb. So let's copy this. Let's make a replay of that. And so random gen. Good. All right, we're good to go. So back to some regular armies here. Yeah, the T-Frabas were... Yeah, I fought well. I thought so too. The Nasty Skulkers were pretty decent, but I didn't have like enough front line. He had like great swords and flagellants versus like 4 goblins. And it just, yeah, it was bad. The gobos, if that was a real gobo army, I think I would have been fine, like, if I built it, but yeah, it wasn't enough. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that one. I checked my autosave. I went and saved that. We're gonna try and play a decent army now, because I like to mix it up from autogen and all that kind of stuff. So we're playing Sloppy Dome. I love it. Let's go ahead and play the Beastmen. Everyone plays those other factions. We got to play the dumpster factions. So we're gonna get Morker the Shadowgave, get the Staff of Ruinous Corruption, get rid of Foe Seeker. Let's see what he picks. Triple Giant. Oh, maybe against Vampire Counts. Maybe, yeah. We'll see. Let's see who the Sloppy Dome plays. Did you see what he said? The man breed at the end of last game said ... I don't know why, but that's pretty funny. All right. Who are you going to play, Sloppy Dome? Wolf Chariot? Goblins shouldn't be in the front? Yeah, they should be. All right. Just waiting, guys. Yeah, we'll do random dwarves. It's going to happen today. It's going to happen. We're just kind of taking our sweet time here. I don't know who this guy's going to play. He's typing. Oh, no, that's still from last game. So what does it say? No noobs or spam? Oh, okay. Looks like general chat's having some fun. You know what? I don't want to pick an army and just ready because then we won't, know what we're facing off against. So is he really playing this faction? Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of... Do we want to get a Gorbel? Yeah, we're just going to get another game because I think he's just chilling. Hey, what's going on, Kevin Smith? Yep. We're doing it to it. Okay, we're playing someone from Russia, I'm guessing. All right, we got Vlad over there. So, is he going to play these guys? I don't know. We'll see. Goblins are good at dying. Yeah, they are. They're good fodder. All right, so we're playing against the Greenskins. So let's go ahead and get one Gorbel just in case he gets the Arachnaut Queen. Pretty important stuff. So I'm going to get those because Gorbel is so expensive as is. So for our front line, we're going to go ahead and get some Gore Herds, which aren't great, but they're not terrible either. We're going to get 2 Bestigors just in case he has armor. Let's go ahead and get some Ungor Raiders, some Centaurs. Do we need the Centaurs with great weapons really, though? I feel like we don't. So we're going to get 2 regular groups. We're going to get these. We're going to cut one of these. We're going to get some Harpies also. Harpies are pretty good against Greenskins. I like them quite a bit. So maybe I want to trim my front line. I would actually like to get 2 groups of Harpies just to really like stress out my opponent. Okay, so I think that's good. In case he does bring Black Orcs, I wanted to have a little bit of AP. So, oh, I totally forgot to lower magic. Oh goodness. Okay, I knew something was missing. I was like, what's not here right now? So we'll cut one group of Harpies for now, and let's just cut these guys. And what do I want to get? Do I want to get Death? Yeah, I feel like Death's probably pretty good. So we're gonna get rid of all these abilities. Fate of Yuna, and we'll keep Soulblight. I think that's a pretty good little synergy there. So let's go ahead and get... So our front line's a little bit thin. So we'll cut one of these just to save money because they're so darn expensive. We're going to get one of those, one more group of spears, and then we can just, yeah, honestly, just kind of like fill out there. I feel like that's pretty good. So let's see. Do we have everything we need? I think we do. So we have Spirit Leech and Soulblight. Let's do it. Let's do it to it, boys. Trollhammer Torpedoes. Yeah, I'll try and make those work. They're just so easy to shut down. I know the Russians are here to fight. They're here to play. We're the last bastion of Pierogi. Oh yes. Yeah, Pit of Shades is okay against the Orcs, but Lore of Death's better, I think. Spirit Leech is really strong. So, because Spirit Leech is good against the Arachnaut Queen, or Spiders, which are a pretty common pick here, actually, believe it or not. I don't like Lore of Wild that much. Not a huge fan. So, yeah, guys, we'll do some team games today, too. We'll get a little wild and everything. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. So frontliners, we're going to go ahead and just kind of have a big kind of mouth-breathing front line here. Again, it's the Beastmen way. And we'll get these guys kind of front and center in the back. Then we're going to go ahead and get one group of Ungors here and one group here. You don't want to stack them too close because if he does have some pressure. But Greenskins don't pressure the back line too aggressively from my completely anecdotal experience. So, because again, they don't have like a flying goon squad or anything like that. And their cav I can intercept with my cav. So good. So I think that's good for our main formation here. Let's go ahead and get Morker the Shadowgave. He has to be fighting in the front line, like 100%, because his staff doesn't recharge unless he is. So we'll also put Gorbel here. Gorbel is pretty good in this matchup. I like him quite a bit. So we have our Centaur Goon Squad, which they actually do have Vanguard, so we can do a little bit of fancy business here. Let's go ahead and deploy our main army kind of up on the hill like so. And Harpies can be in group 3. And let's do it. Good luck to my opponent, Vlad. His army's really small, though. Dude, Neil, you guys just got Wolf Chariots last game. You got the Tifrabas, which I totally forgot about, and they just got slayed. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, so I live in America. Yeah, I do, California, to be certain. So Centaurs, I mean, the ones with Great Opens aren't a bad choice, to be honest. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence. These ones are good, but the Great Opens can beat down the Arachnaut Queen, which is a big threat. But I have Gorbel. Gorbel's very good against large units. He has anti-large and AP, so he's going to be good. All right, cool. Let's advance. Let's bring war to the boys. So as far as his main army, he has a bunch of Biggins, which Biggins are really good. I mean, they'll probably cut up my front line pretty. I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to go. My front line's going to be a little bit squishy compared to his. Biggins are really, really strong. So we do have our cav here. So they're not hidden at the moment. So my opponent should know I got some funny business going on. So he does have Azog, and I can actually Spirit Leech Azog and then just put Harpies on him, and that's a lot of pressure. He does have a Giant, so the Gorbel's just going to be sitting on that Giant the whole time. And let's go ahead and just kind of run back here a little bit and just wait for my army to get a little bit closer. And I probably need to like send some sort of oomph with my cav, because he has 2 Goblin Big Bosses and 2 groups of Orc Boars, so his cav force can probably overwhelm and beat mine, I would say. So what we'll do is we'll detach a group of spears once the fighting starts and you know, try and get our value that way. So good. Let's posture up here. You know, ideally I should probably go over here and like collapse down the flank, but I'm just going to go up the center and have some fun. So does he have like well, obviously I'm not going to be able to see, but he actually has Savage Orc Arrow Boy. So those guys are deceivingly strong in melee as well. Like they're basically like Savage Orcs. Yeah, I don't like Minotaurs too much, although in this matchup I think Minotaurs are okay. Like they can be made to work. So we got our Harpies. We're just going to put them on Azog, and you know, they'll also distract the missile fire a little bit too, which is good. So awesome. So oh yeah, we do have this like weird lip right here. So let's go ahead and do this, and kind of like we do have the Beastmen are very fast, so we can like outmaneuver his infantry a little bit. So let's pull these guys over here, and then this group of spears, we want not this group but the other group of spears. We'll put them in group 4, yes, and run them out there to help out. Good. So he's going with Azog over here. He's coming after me, which is totally fine. I'm just saving up my Winds of Magic. And Azog, oh, is he going to use a Fate of Buna on those things? Oh, please do. Please use Fate of Buna there. That's such a huge waste. He should be using it on the best scores for sure. This fight is for PETA. Come on, Vlad. Oh, your internet needs to survive. Don't potato out. Everyone's counting on you. Please use Fate of Buna. That is going to be a huge waste of Winds of Magic for him if he ends up doing that. So, okay, so we have our spears coming over here. It looks like he wants a little piece of this business. He does use a Fate of Buna, so now we're just going to kind of charge in here. We're taking some missile fire, but again, Orc missiles are pretty sad in the first place. So Gorbel's ready to party. You know, he's always ready for a good time. We'll pull these guys again, the Harpies, but yeah, Fate of Buna does a ton of damage still, but you know, I'd rather that than on my best score. So look at these guys just get melted. Okay, good. So we're ready to fight. We're baiting the boars into engagement here. Morker and the guys are, and his army's like very blobbed right now, so Soulblight's going to be pretty strong. So these Harpies, might as well just send them in and just go deep and see if we can get any value. So good. So our group 4 spears are coming out there as well. So we're going to posture here, get these spears going here, and then get these guys engaged here. Although the Biggins are there also. So yeah, we don't want to charge into those until like the timing is just right. So good. So we're going to get our front line kind of engaged here. We'll get these guys going here, these guys here, and of course Gorbel. Let's actually send him over there. Morker can be in the front line, and we want our Death Sorcerer up there. And where do we want our missiles to focus? So the missiles can actually focus on his missiles as well. Actually, no, we should focus that Giant. So Gorbel, we actually want in the Giant also. So good. So our cav forces are kind of getting ready. So let's pull these guys back. Again, my opponent is you know, doing a very, very tight formation, I would say. So we're going to go ahead and pop Soulblight right here in the main fight, and Gorbel needs to be going after that Giant as well. And good. So everything's going pretty well. I mean, my opponent, he's got a lot of forces on auxiliary over here. Hopefully we should be able to focus down that Giant, and we do have Morker in here, so let's go ahead and use Apocalyptic Vision. Hopefully we can work down some of these guys pretty quickly here. So Spirit Leech, let's go ahead and pop that on Azog, which is going to be pretty solid. And yeah, so the Giant's taking Ungor Raider Fire, which is really good. Let's get additional spears here, and the best scores we can send into the main fight as well. So he actually gets a little bit of a good engagement here. I wasn't paying attention, so we're going to get our cav up and around and just engage with these gores right here. So good. And let's get the best scores here and see if we can like win that fight over there. So we should have a Staff of Ruinous Corruption relatively shortly, but yeah, his Giant's taking a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and pop the Arcane Conduit. We do have spears coming in, so Gorbel's also taking a beating though. Like it's not a free engagement there, so we're gonna try and get him back here. And yeah, let's get these spears kind of over here in this fight. You see my opponent's trying to corral me, which is totally fine. I don't mind playing that game. So Gorbel gets out. We surround him with spears. We're gonna have like Soulblight and Lure of Death relatively soon, so we're getting some really, really healthy focus fire. And with these Bestigors here, we should be able to kind of you know, defend the day. So let's bring these guys down and around. Like there's no reason to necessarily like commit unless you have to, you know. So good. So Morker, let's see, do we have, yeah, Morker actually overextended just a little bit. So we're going to kind of pull him back here. And do we have another Soulblight coming up? I think we do. So our infantry line here just crushed it. So let's pull those guys over here. And let's actually have them go help out Morker. So we can engage right here. And do we have a Soulblight? We do have a Soulblight coming down. So we're going to pop that right here. And good. So our cav, let's go ahead and intercept those guys now that we got the winning situation here. We're going to just kind of collapse everything at this time. So good. So I'm feeling good. The Giant's taking a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and Spirit Leech his Lord. So his Lord's going to get the Spirit Leech business. And he comes in with the cav, which I'm totally fine with. So we should have a Staff of Ruinous Corruption relatively shortly. And now we're going to get the advantageous charge on like all of his guys, which is great. So let's get these guys intercepting those big ends and get my cav just rear charging into those. Morkar is incredibly hard to kill too, guys. Like very, very tough to kill. So good. So we're going here. We have our missiles kind of focusing down his guys. And yeah, I would say everything's going well. Let's get these harpies re-engaged here. And these spears we want to like bring, yeah, we can just bring them around the back or something. So yeah, we get a really good sandwich on his guys. And Gorbel's back too, which is great. So we'll get Gorbel engaged in there. Just kind of focus these guys down. Let's actually shoot these big ones down. They're being pretty saucy over there. So we're gonna get some of these big scary dudes over here and just have them rear charge. Although it looks like, yeah, we have this battle won pretty good right here. So we're gonna charge into those Savage Orc Arrow boys over there. And do we have another Spirit Leech? Looks like we do. So let's go ahead and use that on Azog. We definitely have to work him down because he can like run around and pick a lot of stuff off. So our harpies are coming back. Our missiles are applying some really good pressure. We're gonna get these spears re-engaged here. And do we have any? Yeah, I need to get the traditional one off because yeah, we're missing out a little bit here. So good. So our Chaos Spawner back into those Savage Orc Arrow boys, which is very, very good. Let's actually finish off this Goblin Big Boss and just bring in our auxiliary troops and kind of try and mop everything up at this point. So yeah, this big boss should go down pretty shortly. And I wish we could use it on heroic units. That would be so good. So yeah, we'll get these guys kind of going after these big ends. How are our cav doing? Our cav are just kind of finishing off his heroic units, which is a pretty good choice. So good. So in the back line, we do have some troops coming back from route. Let's make sure they're re-engaging. We do have these guys fighting as well. So let's get these spears, have them push up as well. And good. So yeah, I'd say everything's going to code. Morkar isn't near his healing cap quite yet, which is very, very nice. And yeah, I need to get the Spirit Essence of Chaos on these big ones right here. So we're going to try and work these guys down so I can get another group of Chaos Spawn because they're doing some serious good work over there. So we're going to go ahead and overcast the Spirit Leech and also pop an Arcane Conduit. And yeah, this guy's a good player for sure. Like he had some really good micro with his cav and forced me to kind of adapt to a situation. So yeah, we killed the giant. We had some good focus fire. Lore of Death was very, very strong, and it looks like everything is shattering off at this point. So this was a good one. I might cast this separately. This was a good cockfight. So Beast 1v1. Cool. GG to my opponent, Vlad. Replace every noun with pierogi and see your world become amazing. I like it. Yeah, GG, man. Vlad, that was a good battle. I mean, his army comp was good. My only critique would be the Savage Orc Arrow boys. Like, I would have liked to see the Rusty Arrows or things like that instead. That was a great battle, though, man. That was really good. Like, he wasn't, like, a lot of people get over-aggressive with the big ends and would have, like, charged in my cav, but he kept, like, the anti-large infantry with his goodies and was, like, and pierogi for the pierogi. Oh, God. Yeah, well played. Pierogi. Yeah, man. I do like Polish food. And when I was in Poland, Anna and I were just like eating dumplings and just goodies all the time. It was so good. I miss it. I miss it so much. Can't wait for the summer. Okay. So, how can you be... You know what, Mr. Jokers? I'm actually getting good at campaign now, to answer your question. I'm learning. Like, I'd never touched campaign before. Never. I didn't. Like, the first day I logged on to Total War Warhammer, I just went straight into quick battles. Live stream myself bathing. Oh, man. All right, so let's do another quick battle here. Shake out the hands a little bit. Get them going. Yeah, but no, I'm getting good at campaign now. And the only reason I'm able to win campaigns is because I'm allowed to fight some of the battles, so I'm able to get an edge there, you know? A few words? No, I don't speak too much Polish. She only teaches me bad words, like kupa and kurwa, I think it is. Yeah. A ghoul build? Yeah, we'll try something fun. You'll pay me $20 for Total War lessons? Well, man, I wouldn't mind giving you those for free over the summer when I have time. Sigvald Senpai, I love it. You better play Chaos, dude. Yes, good. Okay, so who do we want to take down these foul Chaos spawn as? Do you want to play the Elves? No, I don't really like playing the Elves that much, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so Clan Angrand? No, that's just Haggard. Who do you guys want to see? Do we want to play Empire? No, Empire versus Chaos isn't that fun, and Vampire Counts versus Chaos is just degenerate, so let's play Wood Elves. See how it goes. I'm not like that great with him, but I think we can make it work. So, all right, let's get a Glady, put her on, we don't want her on a Dragon, we want her on the Hawk for speed, just to be a little bit trollish there. And for healing, let's get a Spellslinger with Lore of Life. She can also be on a Hawk. Actually, I don't know, do we even need to? We can just put her on the ground and save money, right? Yeah, that's probably fine. Koopa. Sigvald Senpai noticed me. Yeah, he did. Absolutely. So for frontliners, I mean, Eternal Guards are a really good choice, but we don't really need shields. I mean, we can just go with the cheapo ones. We're also going to get some Tree Can just to like hold up the goodies there. And for, yeah, Starfire Shafts are good. Armor Piercing, can't complain. And do we want to get some Wild Riders? Yeah, we'll get some Wild Riders without shields. They're very good for riding down Forsaken, which are a popular pick here. We're also going to get some Hawk Riders. And let's see, what else do we want to get? A Great Eagle. I don't think we want a Great Eagle, guys. So let's see. We probably need some like heavy-duty anti-large. Azrai Spears are okay. And War Dancers, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of what was that? Yeah, Elves. I know. Random. No, this... I want to try this build out. I'm still learning the ways of the Elves. I'm not very good at them, so... Do we just, like, get a single group? I like the double Wild Riders. I feel like that's a ton of pressure for my opponent. I would like some, like, Azrai Spears or something in the back. So maybe we can cut this. Yeah, so we cut that. And then do we want Wildwood Rangers? Yeah, we'll get some Azrai Spears for the back line. And then we'll chevron these guys up, and that should be fine. Yeah, it's good. Good enough. Yeah, Elves are probably one of my least favorite races in general. But I know you guys want to see some variety, so never bring a solo Great Eagle. Oh, this map's kind of bullshit, too. This map's stupid. I hate this map. I mean, I think it favors me greatly, because he just gets forced into the hot gates where I can just rain arrows down on him. All right. So, yeah, I mean, this map is ridiculous. Okay, so here we go. Do we want to deploy? Yeah, I guess I just deploy on the high ground here, right? So, okay, we're going to set up our army first. Let's go like this, and then we want some trees kind of mixed in there as well. And good. So this will be our main force here, just like so. I'll probably meet him down in the valley just to give you guys a fun fight. And then we're going to go ahead and put our missiles back here, and we'll put our Azrai Spears in the back to help deal with like Shaggots and things like that if they decide to go that route. So for our Flying Goon Squad, they can be in group 2. They can just kind of be chilling, ready to party. And our caster, since she's like on foot, we probably want to keep her with our main troops so she doesn't get like surrounded and killed. So 3 and 4. So great. So let's go ahead and deploy here on the high ground. And let's go ahead and lock that group up so they stay in formation. And yes, so let's get them centered just like so. Yeah, that's going to be pretty hard. I mean, and like, since I think I'll have the aerial advantage, I don't know, he might go Manticores, but if he does, like, I should be able to just kite them out, no problem. Put the Wild Riders on both sides, and let's do it. Turin will like High Elves? Yeah, maybe. I blink out of a bloody jerry can. Yeah. So I have Arrows of Kurnus, I have all kinds of goodies here, so. Yeah, if I saw the map, yeah, so he deploys there, so he doesn't have anything like, you know. Oh, he has Big Bird. Oh, he baited me. I was expecting Sigvald. What heresy is this? So he does have Forsaken, so if he decides to come and get a little bit wild. So let's actually go down and around here, like so, and just start to pressure a little bit. And we can start focusing down the Shaggots, to be honest. That's actually not a bad choice. So the Glade Lord, these guys will start shooting. He does have Hounds coming as well. So our Wild Riders should be able to kind of like punish those Hounds pretty aggressively here. So good. So we're just going to kind of start poking at these guys. Big Bird has like pretty massive missile resist, so you don't want to like waste your time with him. So these Wild Riders, let's go ahead and shit on those Hounds over there, and these guys will come around and hopefully be able to get on some of these Forsaken real quick here. So good. So he's going to charge into the hot gate. So what we're going to do is put the trees there first and just have them absorb the brunt of everything because, again, he doesn't have too many great answers against that. So, yeah, we're able to get some good missile fire on those, but let's actually shoot at the Forsaken, of course, and the Forsaken over here can be shot at as well. So good. We're doing our thing. We're getting a little bit of a good pressure here. So let's reposture those guys up here, posture my Glady up there. Let's start rear charging into these guys. Like, we want to really, you know, just do our thing here. So he's charging in. He's literally like the Spartans being forced into the hot gates right now. So, well, the Spartans forcing the Persians into the hot gates. So, okay, so we're going to charge in here, just kind of blob everything up. Wild Riders can just get a pretty devastating rear charge here, and we'll intercept these Hounds. Just keep these Hawk Riders shooting at the big Shaggots. And the Azrai Spears, we can go ahead and just start focusing on those guys as well. So we'll pull our auxiliary troops in as well. Let's get our missiles focusing on his Shaggots, obviously, because that's going to be the most important thing. Really important here, he has a ton of shock damage, so we want to make sure to use our fat heals. And our Wild Riders doing a really, really good job just like rear charging these guys. So we're going to pull them back and start cycle charging. And okay, do we have a regrowth or anything we want to use? I mean, the trees are holding up pretty well. So let's use our Arcane Conduit. Do we have an Arrow of Kurnus? We do. So let's go ahead and pop that on this guy right here. Make sure these missiles are still focusing on the big Shaggoth here, because those are the big threats that we need to worry about. So let's get these guys going after Big Bird. And good. So the Wild Riders doing pretty good in the rear charge game. And we have one coming in here, and this other one looks like they were chasing off Hounds. So we need to pull them here and up in there. Good. So, yeah, good focus fire here in the back. We could go ahead and actually use Prey of Anathrama on him to lock him down and allow our big dudes to kind of go after him. Let's get our Spellsinger in there as well. So, pull this back here. Let's get these spears intercepting here. And I don't know how Big Bird's running when he has, like, missiles on him. But anyways, we're going to keep the spears going here. I think the front line's going really well because we're getting pretty devastating rear charges in here with a lot of our cav and other things. And you can see the Shaggots going down also. Oh, we actually get terrified there. So, that was pretty good. So, all right, big sandwich rear charge right there. We'll stay engaged for just a moment. keep focusing down. Let's actually bring these Hawk Riders and have them like help out in the back line. We'll get these missiles kind of up in the forest, and good. So the Glady is in good shape. Let's pull her back and over and have her just kind of finish off the Shaggoth. And yeah, we really need to like finish off these backliners and just kind of, it's the power in his army right now. So oh man, yeah, our life caster needs to heal our front line here, because we are taking a lot of damage, but he is being funneled into the Hawk Gates where his numbers count for nothing. So yeah, so he might actually, that was an overcast damage that we did there to ourselves. So good. So our missiles, let's go ahead and get them focusing on that Shaggoth. Our Glady is still, you know, doing pretty good here. We get some Wild Riders. So let's pull these Wild Riders back. I think we left them in like far too long, but still they did a ton of damage. So again, I think the front line is a winning situation. As far as regrowth, do we want to use that on anything back here? Let's actually use it on our Azurai Spears. And the Azurai Spears we can pull back to have them help out. They're very fast, so we're going to kite back here, keep doing our thing. We do have the Glady, so we can actually have her like go after Big Bird and start doing some like charging stuff. And let's have these guys kind of sandwich these Forsaken. And do we have any other heals? Yeah, we're pretty low on Winds of Magic right now. So the Shaggoth will go down pretty shortly, especially to the rear charge of those Hawk Riders. We'll pull these guys back here. Just run Big Bird into the Shadow Realm, and good. So we get a little bit of a charge here. We're going to pull back. Sustained combat versus Forsaken is not what you guys want to do. It's always bad news. So good. So we kill the Shaggoth there. So let's get these guys. The missiles, we'll have them start focusing on this Shaggoth in the front line. Let's get these spears re-engaged here, and some of these spears re-engaged in the front line as well. So Big Bird, we can actually just chase with the Azurai Spears. Like that's what they're going to be really useful for. The Hawk Riders, we can just start focusing, you know, whatever's left down here, we can have them just focus this caster, and we can have these guys focus the caster as well. And I believe we have some troops up here. So good. So our Wild Riders are in good shape. Let's have them ride down those kind of remnants of those Forsaken. And Big Bird, let's actually see if we can lock him down with Prey of Anathrama again, just so our infantry can, you know, start laying the beat down on him. And good. I think everything's going pretty well, right? Like it's hard to tell, but I think we're winning. The Bounce of Power is in our favor. Let's go ahead and use another Earthblood right here. And good. Yep, he's got some Forsaken, but it looks like our Wild Riders are kind of chasing those guys down, and next we'll just rear charge them into these guys. Thankfully, we did have the Hawk Gates. We did have the Hawk Gates. So we funneled them in where his numbers counted for nothing. And, you know, yeah, I would say the Wood Elves, it's kind of they should never be referred to as Spartans. They definitely don't have those characteristics. So the Glady, we can start charging at Big Bird. He is unbreakable, so it's just something to note. So, you know, again, I'm not going to be able to just finish him off with, like, you know, harass and army losses. So, but it looks like everything Chaos has is routing at this point. So good. So let's go in and just kind of finish off Big Bird, and we'll put everything in melee. There's no point in really, you know, shooting him because he has like 80% missile resistance or something stupid like that. So he's pretty low though. This map is so unbalanced. This is an incredibly unbalanced map. Like, look at this. Like, an army that has no range is just going to be hot gated. Like, I literally just slammed my Treekin in there. Big Bird can fly in tabletop. He kind of flies. He gets his little wings and kind of, you know, does a little something, but he's more like one of those birds that can't actually fly, but they can kind of like flutter like a peacock or something. I mean, his build isn't bad. Yeah, the double Shaggoth, I don't know how good that is because they're big targets. Yeah. Big Bird, yeah, Italian Spartacus can probably answer your question about flying Big Bird, so yeah, we'll see. Okay, guys, it's time for team battles. So let me go ahead and make that. We're gonna go multiplayer battle. We're gonna host a battle, 3v3 team, and let's do a hero arena. So heroes. This is a hero arena, guys. So essentially, the structure of this battle is each player, small funds. You can only get heroes in heroic units, no infantry, and no flying lords, and no raised dead with vampire counts. Okay. Okay, so I'm opening it up right now. Let's go ahead and do this and get this going as well. So add a human player. Let's go ahead and invite some guy. I don't know who wants to play, so I guess, yeah, I know you're in stream, so let's go ahead and invite you. And good. Yeah, so Big Bird can fly. So guys, we're doing a hero battle here. Let's see, what map do we want to do? I want to do the Borderlow, Castle, the Cliff of Beasts. So guys, hero arena. So it's small funds. Let me go to small and hero arena only. Heroes. For anyone that's listening, remember that. All right, it's hero arena game. So let's go ahead and who do we want to play? I feel like it's time for I need to play Empire. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's fight on a cool map, right? We did Troll Country last time. We'll do the northern. Ooh, this is kind of a cool looking map. I haven't played a lot of these actually. Okay, so, oh, sorry, I'm screwing up the map thing because it has to be 3v3, so yeah, this one will be fun, right? Yeah, we'll just do Norden, whatever, that's fine. Okay, sorry if that kicked anyone there. Can I flex? I don't know if I want to flex, man. I don't want to be that guy, you know? All right, so we got the Gobbo King. So guys, also another disclaimer, if you have a potato, please let someone else play. because it's very unpleasant. So we're okay. So remember, small funds, heroes only. Okay. So let's get the don't stream snipe me, guys. No stream sniping. All right, let's get rid of these. Get rid of hold the line. And who do we want for a caster? I think we need a witch hunter, right? We'll get rid of slippery, and we probably need a empire captain to protect the witch hunter. And let's go ahead and get rid of these. Actually, foe seeker's pretty good. It gives you quite a big damage boost. So Gelt, someone used Gelt last time, guys. So I don't think we need another Gelt in our lives. And do we want to get, like, what sort of a caster do we want to get? Shadows? Do we want a Grey Wizard? I feel like we need a Warrior Priest of some sort. So let's get him. Oh, the Warrior Priest is so bad here, though. Let's actually get the double Witch Hunter. Okay. And then we probably need a little bit more to protect. Let's get this. And, oh, we're still short, even if we strip him down. Yeah, double Witch Hunter's too much. I need a caster, I think, of some sort. I already have self-healing here, so I don't think that's necessary. Do we want to get fire? Oh, fire's so bad. Net event. Yeah, I don't mind the net idea. That's pretty funny, actually. All right, so melee defense and armor. Shem's Burning Gaze. We probably won't get that. We don't need Unbreakable. Do you want to get Banishment? No. Barona's Time Warp. Yeah, we can get Foz Protection. That's probably fine. Okay. So we got the nets going on, and is that all I can... Oh, that's all I can afford here? So Battle Realism mode was that too? Okay, so that's fine. So we got small funds, time limit. Oh, the time limit should be, yeah, longer. Okay. Melee only Gelt. Oh, man. This army's just, I need more meat. I need more meat in this potato, you know? So I guess I can just put this guy on a Barded Warhorse, right? And put him on we can't put him on a Pegasus. That's cheating. So we might as well just get some other spells, right? We'll get Shem's Burning Gaze. And Boris, we can go ahead and just get his abilities back because we have extra money, so... Let's get Potion of Strength, Potion of Foolhardiness. Let's just, why not? Let's just go deep and just potion them out. So we'll get all of these. Full potions on both characters. And can we afford Slippery? No, we can't. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we made it a little bit better. So, all right, guys, I'm ready. So yeah, guys, for any of you guys just joining, this is a format on the channel where we do a hero battle. So each player, small funds. No flying lords, no vampire summons. So you can use, I mean, no raised dead with vampires is basically kind of the stipulation because we don't want there to be fodder. We want the heroes to just be battling fisticuffs. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We have oh, look at this. Dude, you guys are in for some treats when you see this guy's build over here. Oh yeah, it's time, boys, it's time. Hey, thank you, Yamamoto. Anato totemo sugoi, if you are Japanese. Fun. I studied Japanese for a while in high school. It was, I went to like a kind of a Catholic high school, which was, I'm not a religious person for the record, but they offered Japanese and Latin there. Those were like our choices. It was stupid. Yeah, no, but for some reason it doesn't let me get to, like, it grade me out at 4 units, which is fine. Like, I'm good with that. All right, ready up, boys. Monster Brawl, next match. Well, after this, I'm going to do another quick battle or two. Oh, sorry to hear your PC's broken, Fat Wanker. That's a bummer. I'm going to do another quick battle, and then probably we'll finish the day with like an actual team game. So, and we'll call it a day from there. Don't you guys stream snipe me? I didn't block my army just so everyone could enjoy it, but yeah, it's a little bit scary. Oh man, I should have gotten what's his name on his Pimp My Ride. Is Gore summoning a White King? Yeah, Gorse can summon a White King. I'm fine with that. That's fair. Weep. Oh, Creekachi. You know, I'm actually part Native American myself. Yeah, I'm like 5% or something. I'm Blackfoot Native American Indian, Irish Italian. Ready up, John Ton. Come on, brother. Yeah, if Gore summons a heroic unit, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Because it's not like... Basically what we want to avoid is just zombie summon and Cryptors. Because Cryptors are really strong. So they can beat down... They could basically beat down an entire lord, you know? Yeah, okay. I'll do another random. Sure. I'll do another random, don't worry. We're only an hour in, so I'll probably go about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, give or take, so. Because Italian Spartacus and I are going to start our head-to-head campaign today. So we're gonna do Bretonnia versus Vampire Counts, so. Can you eat yogurt shirtless? No, come on. Give me a break here. We got some forest here, so I'm expecting some scary stuff from our opponents. What's going on, Fedorka? Is that like a Fedorka? Pretty neat, man. We've had some good battles today, some good cockfights. 5% impressed? No, I don't feel impressed at all, man. Yeah, GG to Sigvald Senpai last game. That was a fun one. I just noticed that he said that. So if you're watching, GG, my friend. You're playing a 2v2? Nice, man. Yeah, so, I mean, of course, in 3v3 games, we're always going to have some potato action. It's inevitable. So, but yeah, I'm going to probably, guys, one of the main structures I'll be doing is I'll do, of course, my Sunday Total War streams, and then we'll probably do Dawn of War streams once a week, too. I'm not sure when, but I like the idea of doing it maybe, you know, Wednesday night or Thursday. So, because I'm really enjoying Dawn of War. I love RTSs in general, so, you know, playing as much as I can is always good as long as my Gimp hand will allow it, so. The Bretonnian campaign is hard. Yeah, I played it for about 10 minutes. So I can't really comment on that. Yeah, so Wurzog, I can't read those characters, unfortunately. I don't know kanji, so. I'm playing Vlad, and he's going to be playing, hopefully Spear Shaker doesn't, hopefully no one drops here, that would be a bummer. I'm playing Vlad, he's going to be playing, I think he's playing the Fey Enchantress. Orcs are good in Dawn of War. Space Marines have actually become my favorite to play, though. I liked the Orcs at first, but Space Marines are really fun. I just love the drop pods, dude. I love the drop pods. Drop pods are so cool. When you just drop like a dreadnought in the middle of their forces and it just has like a fat flamethrower and starts roasting everyone. Favorite faction for campaign and PvP? I love the Greenskin campaign. It's so haggard. You just get wogs, and just chase people down. My favorite RTS ever is Warcraft 3, the Frozen Throne. I mean, I like the first one as well, but Warcraft 3. I was really good at Warcraft 3. At one point I was like rank like 14 or 15 on the ladder in 1v1. I mean, I don't know if you would call that very good, but I personally feel it's an achievement. Yeah, I don't call my favorite animations. Oh yeah. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of anime. I know one of you guys was asking. I actually dislike. I mean, I like Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. I mean, that shit's classic. The Marines are cool. You can drop down like a banner, and they have a lot of like multiplayer tips for what? Andrew Markham, you're asking for multiplayer tips? Is that for Dawn of War or Total War Warhammer? Yeah, I might play some first-person shooters on the channel. All right. Oh, dudes, we got a sick army. So I got the Toadbringer. I have a Nets of Amnitok. I have a Witch Hunter, and I have a Paladin. Oh, so yes, we have Big Daddy Kolek. We have an Exalted Hero. And it looks like we have Death, which is a pretty competitive hero build. Oh, look at our Dwarf build. He's got a Lord and then like a bunch of Master Engineers that are stripped. Just snipers. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm putting the pressure on everyone. I'm starting this game, so let's do it. Oh, man. You know why? Warcraft 3, I played Undead. That was my best race. Yeah, Undead was my thing. Cryptors, Death Knight, Lich. Then you get the Obsidian statues and the Destroyers for Tier 3. Like, with good micro and kiting, you can be pretty devastating. So, dude, look at this fierce Dawi army. He's just got a whole Master Engineer squad. I loved Warcraft 3. That was my favorite game, dude. I just played that all day when I was a kid. All right, let's roll, boys. It's time. Dude, this is one of my new favorite formats on the channel. It's pretty great. This Master Engineer build is great. Yeah, Von Karstein's, you know why I want to play Von Karstein's is so I can just Vanguard deploy in front of Italian Spartacus and just start trolling him. So we got Shadows. Oh, man, we got a ton of stuff over here. So we're going to need to, yeah, we should probably, I don't know how we want to posture up here. We probably want to like deploy like over here and then like force them out with like harass and stuff like that, I'm thinking. I don't know. Let's see, what do they got? Oh, no, they got range too. They got Witch Hunters. They got Vampires with Shadows, but they got White Kings. Who does he have? Isabella von Karstein, which is really good in this format. Like, really, really good for healing purposes. So, yeah, we can run over and start poking a little bit right now. So, yeah, I'm just going to save up. I have a ton of spells, actually, which is pretty cool. So, are they just going to run into the forest over there? So, okay, so let's go up and over here. So, let's do this, maybe. A little bit of that. So, come, guys, this way. Let's go this way. Yes. Because they're going to turtle and use the train, which is smart. I played Age of Empires, too, when I was young. That was one of my favorite jams. So... all right, cool. Here we go. So they're going to have the high ground, but you know what? Hopefully we can put a little pressure on them. Let's do it to it. I could shoot some Shem's Gaze. What is it good for? I wonder like how it does in terms of like AP damage and stuff. The Toadbringer. Oh, is there a Beastman over there? Oh, look who's lurking in the back over there. We have the foul vampires. Just all slippery and treacherous. Okay, so let's get in here and we can go ahead and use an accusation. Let's accuse this stupid White King. We're doing it. All right, here we go. We're posturing up here. It's time. Okay, good. So one of them's engaging, so that'll probably force all the other ones to engage also. So let's go ahead here and use the accusation. Oh my goodness, I just can't speak today. So we get that off, which is great. So we're going to kind of just run him back here because my opponent's going to come in pretty hot for him, I would say. But yeah, you can see the White King and these guys are coming in, but they're taking some damage. So the dwarves need to kind of get some oh yeah, it's oh did I miscast that? Oh no, did I miscast that? No, I think I got it. Okay, so we got a good net on him actually, which is great. So we got nets. We're gonna go ahead and Zerg over here and help him out. Oh man, all-star stuff. So let's get our Toadbringer and our other guys intercepting this White King. This guy can go here, and this Witch Hunter can start capping the Orc War Boss. Oh, dude, that net was, that was clutch. That was incredibly clutch. So let's use these abilities as well. We have a pretty mean little goon squad in here. So, you know what? I'm actually going to take this Empire Captain and use him defensively and have him go after this this Banshee. So here we can kind of stamp out some of this heresy right here. We're going to keep this caster back here nice and safe. But just look at our firing squad from the Master Engineers. Oh, we're doming this Vampire. Look at it. And kroq and the Toadbringer are kind of holding up the line right here. We also do, yeah, this is a big fight. We got like White Kings and all kinds of stuff in here, guys. So there's some Witch Hunters back here. I'm actually going to send the Toadbringer after them because I think that's going to be a little bit a better use of their time. So the Orcs are out of their cages finally. So, you know, things are going to get real now. So we actually have to stand and fight. So I'm going to pull this guy back now. And the Toadbringer, yeah, Toadbringer probably needs to help out against the Orcs. Like, they're just going to overrun us back here. Oh, no. Flee Witch Hunter. So we can actually have him fight here, and we can have these guys fight together. Let's go ahead and cast, do we want to cast Foz Protection on him? Let's go ahead and do that. And we have the Toadbringer. Oh, man, he's getting hunted. My opponents are going after me hard. They want that sweet ass. And yeah, we have our Paladin, or excuse me, our Empire Captain over here getting a little bit hunted. So let's go ahead and use the Speed Potion, and just hopefully we can get him away with that. So the Toadbringer is engaging here. We are kind of trapped right now, which is a little bit scary. So we're going to go ahead and cast, can we overcast that? I think we could just do a regular cast. So we're going to net everything down. And as soon as we do that, we're going to pop the Speed Potion and run up the hill, create a little separation. We're going to also get the Toadbringer out because he needs to heal. So our Empire Captain does get chased off. Hopefully our other guys are doing well, but it looks like we're actually losing this. I think the Dawi are not doing as much damage as we thought they might. So, well, maybe they are. I don't know. We'll be able to check, hopefully. So this Orc guy gets netted here. Let's go ahead and use the Arcane Conduit. We're going to let the Toadbringer regenerate here. Oh, no. Kroq got killed by the Witch Hunters. Oh, no. But Karl Franz is pretty low. We do have the Lore of Death here, but, man, he is out of his nets. He is free. So many Goblin Big Bosses. So we're pushing down here. Let's go ahead and just pop all these potions and just start fighting to the last man. So we're going to try and take out this Orc Lord right here. So do we have any good spells to use? We can use Foz Protection on the Toadbringer to make him a little bit more resilient. We're going to try and work him down the best we can. So this Witch Hunter is fighting as well. This is just tooth and nail over here. And he's not casting it for some reason. So, okay, let's try and cast it again. For some reason, it's not letting me. You guys see this? So we're going to cast it one more time. And yeah, so maybe he needs to like get a little bit of separation or he's just getting knocked over. But we do have all of these guys kind of back online here. So the Toadbringer is wavering and there he goes. So yeah, just getting focused too much. So this Witch Hunter, we probably need to run him off into the Shadow Realm. Oh no, he's just getting circle beaten by the goblins. And our caster is too. And the Toadbringer is running. He'll be back, which is good. So our caster is, you know, putting up a good fight, but we lost kroq. You know, we lost him. Yeah. Anna and I are going to play Heroes of Might and Magic for sure. We'll be putting our head-to-head Heroes of Might and Magic on the channel. So the Toadbringer, if he comes back, he should be able to actually beat the brakes off this Vampire count, which is good. And, you know, we're losing ground. Our Dwarves are putting up a good fight, but honestly, I don't know if they're getting too much. There's too much pressure on them. Like, they haven't been able to really, like, sit and get in melee. So I think that's all she wrote, though. We do have a Dwarf Lord. We have this Master Engineer. Yeah, they're almost all dead. And Chaos is pretty much been driven off the battlefield. So, so yeah, it looks like I'm done for. My build was terrible. I feel like Empire isn't very good in this compared to other factions. Like, they're just not. But, you know, still, it was a great fight. The Master Engineers put up a good challenge there. Look at them fighting these Goblin Big Bosses like champs. We can see this Warrior Priest coming in pretty hot. And yeah, does Chaos have anything left? No, Chaos is fleeing off the battlefield as well. So GG, guys. Oh, do you see Gobbo King yelled to battle? GG, everyone, GG. Oh, no, why did I not type it? Okay, there we go. We're good. So the Toadbringer got chased off by the vampires, and yeah, the Dwarves are putting up a valiant fight, but the Master Engineers, we didn't have enough of a front line for them. I think we needed like more defense. And the Witch Hunters here with the double accusation on kroq was brutal. Brutal. Curva. Yeah, look how cool these guys look. Wouldn't it be funny if they were wearing fedoras? They just like tip them at you. GG guys, that was a fun one. That was awesome. All right. So quite a battle there. Another, oh, I forgot to save it. Oh, okay, guys, I got my save folder and save that replay again, so bear with me one second here while I go do that. And let's go ahead here, go to my creative assembly folder, Warhammer, and we shall go to replays. And okay, so this is going to copy and paste it, and this will be hero battles. Hero battle, I think that was the third one. Yeah, so that'll be number 3, and I'm going to cast all of the hero battles on the channel eventually, so we'll get to them. Cool. All right. Yeah, Anna's going to school me in the... good game to all of you guys, by the way. That was super fun. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick battle here. We're going to have some fun. Yeah, and Gabe, someone on chat earlier mentioned that the Gabriel Angelos avatar I have here kind of looks like the orc from Lord of the Rings, and he does. He looks like, what's his name? Someone... Okay, guys, in Return of the King, they have the orc general. What's his name? It's like... It's not Lurtz. Is it? I can't remember that guy's name. He's the guy that just looks like he has syphilis all over his face. Okay. Oh, we're playing the Dan Man. Let's give him some vampire counts. Let's do it. Hey, see you later, Wurzog. So, yeah, let's see who he picks. Oh, the foul wood elves. Let's go ahead and play Manny. Let's put Manny on the ground. We're gonna get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're gonna get Van Hels is actually good in this matchup. It's pretty nice. I really wanted to use Winds of Death, but in this matchup, it's just not conducive really. And we don't really need the armor piercing ability against these guys, so I think we're fine in that respect. So, and since I know you are probably watching the stream, we are going to block it. Yeah, that's right. Is it Gothmog? Yeah, that's his name. The syphilis orc. All right. So yeah, guys. Would you guys like it if I started playing the what's it called? The Lord of the Rings mod I think it's for like medieval too, but let me know if you guys would like to see that. I am so down. So cool. So we're just kind of setting up our goodies now. We're going to do a little bit of this. Oh, Dan is ready to party. Look at him. And yeah, let's get a little bit of that. But let me know if you guys would like to see that. And it is indeed Gothmog, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll get, I think that's probably fine, to be honest. I think we have enough spells to cast, right? Do we need to get like Banshees or anything like that? I don't even think so. We'll get like one of these. And do we want to get some of those dudes? Yes, yes. We're gonna let the hate flow this game, guys. The hate's flowing. I don't know what my opponent has, but we're gonna go wild and have some fun. New stream? Yeah. I mean, we've been streaming every week, but yeah, it's the stream for the week. Manfred von Kostein. All right, image is good. All right, let's do it. Good luck, Dan. Good luck. Yeah, I'm really excited to play. I played Heroes of Might and Magic back in the day, but Anna, I think, is just strictly better than me at it. So I'm probably going to get schooled. I'm just going to literally get put in a can. She's going to unleash all her fury on me. She's embarrassed me on stream. Blog and Azog. Yeah, Dan, you've been around the channel a while. The gentleman I'm playing right now. So thank you, man, for your perpetual support there. Appreciate it. Do it. Kill him. Yeah, we're coming up on the hour-and-a-half mark here. So I'll probably end the stream with a random generated dwarf army, because I know you guys liked it. It's funny, I always like climb ladder, and then I just tank when I play random gen builds. It's really funny. Yeah, I have Malkweb. I've said it about at least 20 times in the stream, so I'm having a very, very good time. Oh, Dan rocking the potato a little bit. All right, I like it. You need to play beginning of the End Times mod? Yeah, I'll check that out. Absolutely, man. You know, I don't know. I don't like massive battles. I don't know why they're so popular. Like, why do people like watching those massive battles that's just lag fests? Like, you don't get anything out of it, I guess. I mean, it's just my humble opinion, but anyways, it's just how I feel. Okay, we'll get these spears out here. Let's do a little bit of this. Oh man, the Mortis engine. Well, when you play against vampires, it's usually prudent, or excuse me, against wood elves, it's prudent to put your dudes a little bit further back. So we're gonna put these guys here. We're gonna put Varric Reavers out on the side, and Manfred needs to be chilling with the boys. So I don't get a flying vampire lord, because if you do, he's like really susceptible to focus fire. So this will be group 1, and we'll hotkey this. Good. So Manfred, actually, let's start him a little bit further back. Again, because like if you get like caught out in the open with Prey of an Athrama, it can be pretty devastating for sure. Great. Let's do it to it. I like Wood Elves vs Vampires. It's really fun. I didn't have the high ground. Yeah, that's true. They had the high ground on us. I was Anakin. I got my legs chopped off. I mean, do you guys like massive battles? I feel like there's so many YouTubers who already do that. It's like, you know? And I mean, massive battles are basically just clickbait, because people who don't play Warhammer are going to be like, oh, a massive battle, let me go watch it. Or they don't play Total War. So it's kind of like, it draws in people who don't normally play the game, which is good, I guess, from a YouTubing kind of financial perspective. But just in terms of actual like quality content, I feel like it's kind of like dull. Just my opinion. So, okay, so we got a bunch of spells. We got Manfred with the Sword of Unholy Power. We got the Master of the Black Arts, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, we'll play some Dawn of War versus you guys. Yeah, like the How Many Peasants series that Air did, I actually really like that. That's pretty funny. That's like has a theme to it, which is great, you know. It's creative. Yeah, Air is a good dude. He runs a good channel. I dig it. All right, let's have some fun, guys. Let's do it. Oh, he's going with like a Tree Man Death Star. I like it. All right, cool. So let's get all these guys kind of going over here. We should be fine. I mean, the trees are going to be a little bit hard to kill. And do they have good magic res? The trees? No, they don't. They have physical res. So we can Spirit Leech them, which is fine. So as far as his Lord goes, does he have Durthu? Who's his Lord here? He has a healer right here. Oh, he has Orion. So Orion's a really good target for what's it called? Spirit Leeching. Yeah, because again, he is unbreakable, but you know, he is gonna, you know, suffer against that like anyone would. So he has a bunch of spears. He doesn't really have too many missiles. So, you know, again, I don't know how good a value we're gonna get out of that. But the hounds can be in group 5, and we can actually run them like up and around the flank here. Let's get these Vargeist in position over here, get these guys kind of marching, get these guys ready here, and we'll probably use the Blood Knights in the main battle to go after the, you know, the trees, because they do have anti-large. So good. Yeah, vampires are fun to play. And what else? Oh, look at him. This is some Tetsudo stuff. Look at this. He's getting fancy. I like it. So we're just going to summon zombies, and because the problem with some being this tight is that one zombie summon can shut down your entire missile presence. So, yeah. So let's just advance and let Big Papa Manfred do his thing. We got some hounds, so when anything routes, we're just going to have the hounds feast on them in the back. So I think I have everything marching. Yeah, okay. Good, do it. Let the hate flow. What does he have? He has Starfire Shafts, of course. Yeah, that's a pretty good choice. So the Mortis Engine is going to be pretty devastating in the main fight. So we're going to start pathing that up here. He does have Eternal Guards. Yeah, I mean, this formation is too tight. Like, I think he might be able to beat me. I don't know. Maybe he'll teach me a lesson. But I personally think it's not going to work out terribly well for him. Because, I mean, he doesn't have the Glady to kind of snare down Manfred either. So let's go ahead and just summon some zombies right here. Just going a little bit hard. And these Cav we can kind of just position over here, which should be fine. And the Mortis Engine is going to be quite strong as well. So the Vargeist we can kind of like start to bring in here. Let's get the hounds a little bit closer. And good. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty healthy here. So we're going to take a little bit of focus fire, which is fine. Manfred's pretty resilient, so he's actually shooting at the Mortis Engine, which is pretty smart. So we're going to do a little side strafing, but yeah, we're going to get zombie summons like all over his face here. It's the downside of going with this this tight formation like this. So good. So let's get the Mortis Engine back in here in the main fight, and let's go ahead and summon another group of zombies back here, and also have these guys engage on those. Keep these hounds back here, and good. So yeah, everything's going to code, I would say. We get another zombie summon, and let's run the Vargeist back through the front, which is going to be pretty good. Get these guys engaged here. We'll get these guys engaged here, and we'll get the spears on the giants here. Let's get these guys engaged here, and good. So the Mortis Engine's in good shape. Manfred can go ahead and pop a big juicy invocation in the middle here. And the hounds, you see, so we forced them out the back, and then we were basically just waiting, like jackals waiting for the kill. We're gonna go ahead and get the Blood Knights engaged here. Let's get these guys around back as well. And just continue to like punish him for like doing that formation. Like, we can't let him get away with that, because yeah, the hounds, we'll go ahead and pull back here, because again, he is reacting. So we do have our Varix Reavers back there waiting. We have the spears coming in as well. And do we want to use Spirit Leech? I don't even know if we really need to at this point. So good. So we'll get these zombies kind of pushing in here. Let's get these Graveguard going after these missiles. Get these guys up around here, and let's get the Varix Reavers in on these. So good. So the Blood Knights we can just use to go after the trees. We're going to push in here, and this Mortis Engine needs to be a little bit closer. And do we want to use Spirit Leech? We'll probably just summon another group of zombies and have them kind of muck up the back line. So against vampire counts, I usually recommend going a little bit wider. It's a little bit more economical, because they can't punish you so much with like the zombie summons. Like, because if you just summon one like sparsely, you know, out and about. Let's see, I'm taking a bit of damage here, so we're gonna use an invocation right here. Is that gonna work? Yeah, that's gonna work. Great. So the Varix Reavers get in there, they do some good damage, so we'll pull them out and about. Let's get these hounds up and around here, have them go, and these Vargeist can kind of just fly after these guys in the back. So since we like cracked his main formation now, we kind of can just do as we please. So let's go ahead and switch to Lore of Death, and let's go ahead and start Spirit Leeching Orion, because he's going to be a little bit tough to kill. I mean, he's very, very tough. So for some reason, the Spirit Leech isn't working. The Mortis Engine is in good shape. We want to get it like right in the center of the battle. The Vargeist are coming for the sweet goodies on the outside. So let's get these guys kind of collapsing on the back. The Varix Reavers, we need to run up and around. Definitely don't want to forget about those. And how are our hounds doing? I think we still have a bunch of those guys feasting. So we could go like rear charge, but I think we want to like clean up his missiles. So let's have them actually go here, and we'll get these Varix Reavers and have them rear charge into those guys. And yeah, we're just going to start sandwiching his front line. So, okay, so we can actually get this Treekin with that. And let's run this Mortis Engine around. So we get a Spirit Leech on the Treekin. We'll have these Blood Knights start focusing it, and good. So do we have Master of the Black Arts? Looks like we do. And let's go ahead and pop. Do we want to pop? Yeah, we get a nice little rear charge there, which is pretty good. So the hounds, we can just kind of keep like cycling these Varix Reavers. And do we have anything that's kind of like in bad shape here? I feel like we're pretty good. Manfred's strong. We'll summon some more zombies over here. Let's go ahead and get these Graveguard engaged here. Get these guys engaged here. And yeah, so this tree's going to go down relatively shortly. So we should have another Spirit Leech here soon. And let's see. Do we want to just... Yeah, let's get him over here. He's actually in range now, so we can summon some dudes back here, which is going to be good. And we have the Varix Reavers, so let's go ahead and slam them into the back of these spears right here. Let's get these Vargeist up in the air and have them go after the missiles. We definitely don't want them wasting their time over there. So we do have one more fat heal, so we're going to go ahead and pop that right here, which is going to hit like everything we have, which is super solid. And it looks like this tree is indeed going down. The tree man, definitely nice to get down those high value units like that. Mortis Engine's in good shape. We do have another Spirit Leech actually here. So let's actually just use that to finish off this tree man, just to get like his big scary threats off the battlefield. Because I feel like his back line at this point is like completely compromised. Like everything is just going in the can. So the hounds and the Vargeist, yeah, they're just going to chase all those goodies down to make sure we're good to go. So yeah, I think it's pretty much over. I don't know how my opponent can come back from this. I feel like we've killed a lot of stuff. And check this out, Manfred still has 1 per 6 because of the Sword of Unholy Power. Like, he's really, really strong, guys. Mel Gibson's putting up a fight, but the box formation, it's kind of like a Death Star style build, I suppose, but, you know, it's a little bit dicey because one or two zombie summons can really shut you down. So we're going to pop Master of the Black Arts here, kind of run these guys over here. We're able to clean up the missiles, so we're going to bring our Cav and other troops back. We'll keep the Hounds, have them go chase down some of his spears that are kind of routing on the sides. And good, so we have another Spirit Leech. Let's go ahead and just work down Mel Gibson to just kind of crush his army a little bit faster. And how are we doing? Yeah, we're still 1 per 6, which is crazy. It's so good, but I think we're actually depleted now. But with the sword, we still get 1 per 6. Like, it gives us a little bit of an extra oomph, which is nice. So the Blood Knights we're going to pull out here, just kind of re-push these guys. And let's get these Graveguard and have them come up and around the back. The Vargeist, let's also come around the back here and get these Cav coming up around the back as well. So good. Yeah, Blood Knights we can just kind of use to clean up the scraps on the outside or even cycle charge this Giant, which is going to be pretty good. Let's run the Mortis Engine across. You don't want to, like, let your opponent sit and, you know, do his goodies on it as he pleases. So I think Mel Gibson, is he dead? Did we kill him that easily? No way. He must still be alive. Yeah, so Mel's still taking a bit of work, for sure. So we'll get Manny back on him. Manfred's not a pushover in melee either, so we're going to go ahead and get them on Mel Gibson as well. He's using the Hounds of Gibson himself, which is pretty cool. And we get the Varix Reavers, so let's kind of just collapse on everything in the back line here. And yeah, the Hound's doing a really good job of, like, just playing housekeeping on the outside. But yeah, Master of the Black Arts. We click that. That'll give us 1 per 6. So Manfred can get so many summons, guys. It's pretty incredible. So those are Eternal Guards. It looks like Mel's getting healed. That's why he's still in the battle. So the Blood Knights get a little bit of a charge. I was a little sloppy with them, but nonetheless, I think we're totally fine at this point. Yeah, the balance of power is, like, just overwhelmingly in our favor. So good. We got another Spirit Leech. Let's go ahead and just use it on Mel just to make sure that he dies. Finish him off, and good. So we get that. The Vargeist are back up in the air. Let's have them go after Mel Gibson as well, who's very squishy. Yeah, and it looks like that should kill him. Like, he's got to be, yeah, like 500 HP right now. Good. And Manfred, I mean, the only way we could potentially lose this is if Manfred dies somehow. So let's bath all these guys in here. Let's go ahead and pop this shield. And we want to keep Manfred in melee, just, you know, so he can use his Sword of Unholy Power. So, GG. Yeah, I should have brought a black coach. Damn, I knew something was missing. Well played. Well played, Dan. Well played, man. Cool. That's all she wrote for the Wood Elves. So, I mean, I like the build. My one critique would be the box formation, because if he had been more spread out, he could have, like, crossfired and made me, like, I would have had to run Manfred around more and expose him. Because when the box, I can just hit Manfred and zombie summon his entire formation. And then you guys saw, as soon as one zombie was summoned, they all ran past their spears and then just got eaten by the Hounds and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and let me just go ahead and I'll set up for the next game. So we're going to use the random gen army here. So we're doing it. Random generated army with the Dawi. We're playing Weird Head. All right, guys, you ready? Ready for the random gen? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that's actually not bad. That is not a terrible army. That is not terrible, guys. Okay, so I got Ungram. Good. I'm going to use the restroom. We're good to go. Let's have some fun. Oh, he dodged. The hell is this treachery? Oh. Fuck that. Man, I had a good army. I had such a good army. I literally had like a full line with the Grumbling Guard against Greenskins, which is already standard. Like that was the best. Yeah, see, Anna knows. Lady Turin knows. If you guys were wondering, she's got the correct answer there. All right. His hands are no competition. Turin his balls deep today. Yes, we are. What's boring, Kitty Cohen? Sorry you're bored. All right, dwarf. 3, 2, 1. Random army. Boom. All right, I like it. Oh, dude, we got Iron Breakers. We got Slayers. Dude, I'm ready. My body is ready. Did I get stream sniped and he felt the fear? Oh, hold on. Should I put up the marker so he can't see what I got? I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, screw it. We'll do it. All right. No, I got it. Did I wad? I wad my hands pretty hard, yeah. I did. I mean, I think maybe the reason they're dodging is because I'm readying up too fast, so they don't have time to like select their army, maybe? I don't know. Oh man, thanks again, guys, for joining today. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. But yeah, we are playing a random generated army, so just completely all over the place, but it actually looks pretty good. I have the Skyhammer. Do I have Skulder Guard? No, I didn't. I got Ulthar's Raiders, a few other guys. So, I mean, he has 6 seconds. I don't know what he's gonna do. Is he just gonna go in with the Wood Elves? No, he's ready. Let's do it to it, boys. Yeah, this was a great one. Like another pretty good little Regiment of Renown kind of selection here. All right, yeah, we'll do a subscriber cockfight with random armies someday. This will probably be the last game of the stream today, just because again my hands start to hurt after a while. So they're stream sniping and they left. No, I don't know if we had any Black Coach. I don't think we had any today, but okay, so who are we playing? Wood Elves? Okay, so cannon here. They're probably just going to deploy in the forest. So let's actually... Oh, what the hell is this thing? Is this a bolt thrower? Oh, shit. I have a bolt thrower? Okay. Well, that's interesting. So how many artillery pieces do I have? Just the 2? Okay, that's pretty good. So we can just put the Dragonback Slayers on guard duty. For the front line, I actually really like my front line. Like, this is a juicy one. This is a good front line versus the Wood Elves. So, okay, let's spread out like so. Let's get these guys back here. Hopefully he's not, like, cheesing. No, he's got a full-sized army, so I think we're okay. We'll put the Slayer King over with his boys, and let's also put the so we'll put these guys here, and then we'll put the miners on defense also, because that's a lot of resources in the back. So although they do have the blasting charges, so I feel like I should put them with the main army. Yeah, okay. So we're good there, and we have some of these guys. So let's put them a little bit deeper in the army, because again, you need depth for guns. This will be good. And Bugman's Rangers. What the hell are these things? Are these like Rangers? Oh, I guess they are. Man, interesting. Okay, so we're going to deploy them out here. And do I have any other, like... Oh, I do have the Raiders, too, so... My back line's a little bit, like, suspect. I'm not a huge fan of it. But we do have the Skyhammer, which is not going to be good against Wood Elves, I don't think. 3 and 4 and 5. Good. All right, let's do it. It's time. Who's my favorite character in Warcraft 3? Uther? Uther Lightbringer? Yeah, I always like Paladins in Warcraft. I didn't play him in WoW, actually. I played a mage. I played a mage all through WoW, but... yeah. I was a gladiator in Arena. Oh, I would play D&D. I love Dungeons & Dragons. I used to play in college, me and my roommates. I like got randomly put in a room with a bunch of guys who played D&D. It's funny because like most people seeing like a random gen army are probably just going to assume I'm just some fat scrub who doesn't know what he's doing, you know, just like with the composition. Let's get this a little more depth and this back here. And I've never really used bolt throwers either. Like I don't know how good they are. They're the Rangers with passive regen, right? Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, so let's get a bolt thrower kind of shooting at these guys. Let's get a cannon shooting at these. Let's get these guys back here. And yeah, so this is a little bit of a weird army. It's very trollish. But I think we'll be fine, honestly, because we have, like, look at the cannons just tearing into those things. So he's going after the Skyhammer, guys, which is pretty great. So, okay, so we have some fire here, so we should be able to apply some good pressure. So we're just going to sit and eat this fire. We can have these guys throw the blasting charges, and let's get the Skyhammer in there and see if we can do a little something. But I think with our artillery pieces, like, we should be able to do some good work. Is he going to charge? What's happening here? Look at the Skyhammer doing its thing. Oh, Oh yeah, I think we can get lucky and get a bomb. So we're gonna mark these guys. Just look at this army just get just punished. Oh, just look at the devastation. The we aren't having any of your shit today, man. Get out of here. Oh, that's freaking brutal. Just devastated. I don't know where they're going, but we're gonna square up to them again. And yeah, this is pretty great. So the Sisters of Thorn are just getting like gunned down by Thunderers and Rangers, and all these cannons and different things are just destroying these guys. All right, Skyhammer, go. Do it. Do it, Anakin. Kill him. So, I mean, I'm not even going to try and chase him with these. I'm just going to kind of sit tight and hang out and enjoy myself. So the Thunderers are shooting. I mean, he's taking a ton of fire. Oh, yeah. Is he not watching? Is he not watching? Come on, baby. Give me the love. Oh, did I miss? Oh, I didn't path far enough. Come on. Go, go, go. Skyhammer, drop. Bombs away. Oh, devastation. Oh, look at that squad just getting nuked there. Look at him going down. Oh, the devastation. It was worth every second, guys. Worth every second. So we're going to get the bolt throwers focusing those Hawk Riders. We have a ton of missiles. Like, oh, man, this is just pure destruction. Advance. And then we're going to shoot here. Let's go ahead and get these guys kind of throwing up the Hawk Riders. And our cannons can just shoot. Oh, he actually has Way Watchers here, which is interesting. And let's just pull the Slayers. He's not going to pressure. Yeah, we can just march. Oh, my goodness. Just look. We just have these firing squads that are just like melting everything, which is so great. So now we can start like actually advancing with our infantry. We're going to turn this off, just kind of keep pushing to just apply pressure to my opponent. And you can see the bolt throwers are actually just poking those birds out of the sky, which is pretty great. So who's his lord? Like, what does he have? Oh, he has a Glade Lord. Interesting. So, okay, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Let's get the Grumbling Guard pushing up here. Looks like he gets some nets, but I mean, you know, it's not going to do a whole lot. So we'll throw some blasting charges. Just kind of keep chasing. Because with our artillery pieces shooting in, like, we have so much pressure on my opponent, so I feel pretty comfortable. Let's finish off these stupid Hawk Riders. Ungrim needs to get in there. We're gonna get you, man. Swiggity swooty, we're coming for that, you know? All right, keep going, boys. Keep chasing. Thunderers can keep shooting down these stupid deer. Oh man, look at those Hawk Riders. They're just having a bad time right now. Come on, Ungrim, get him. Oh, is he going for the goodies? He's going for the sweetness back here. So we're gonna run the Slayers. Let's see if we can last samurai these guys before they get here. Oh, come on, Slayers, scurry. Scurry, get back there. I don't see my opponent being able to come back from this. Like, he has some wild riders coming, I guess, but it's just, it's going to be tough. So, yeah, he's going to do a little damage here, but nothing that the Slayers can't handle. So, okay, so we're going back here. Let's go ahead and get these guys going after these Wildwood Riders here. We'll get these guys kind of squared up here, get our missiles focused here. We'll get these guys chasing, and let's see if we can kill that stupid Glade Lord right now. So, good, yeah. So the Slayers are in hot pursuit, so he's going to do a little bit of burst damage to that bolt thrower, but after that, I didn't think he would actually extend back there, which was, you know, a bit of a mistake on my part, but let's go ahead and just posture these guys and just kind of mirror his movements here, just wherever he decides to go. We're just going to kind of react accordingly. Let's go ahead and mark them with Ulthar, get a little bit of range fire going on in here. We got Ungrim going for the sweet goodness over there. So let's get these guys chasing here. These guys can go after these Deepwood Scouts. We'll have these guys chase here, and Ungrim can go there as well. So, oh, he actually has some troops hiding in reserve back there, which is fine. So let's kind of, you know, I was being a little bit sloppy, assuming he had nothing, but we're going to kind of continue to chase and, you know, just do the best we can. So let's go here, and good. So I think, yeah, we slayed those Hawk Riders, man. That's brutal. So, okay, good. So let's get this cannon back online. Let's see if we can shoot at, yeah, we'll shoot at these guys. Let's get these guys advancing as well. These guys can start throwing some axes here, and let's get these guys on the high ground here. And now, yeah, I should probably start playing a little bit more serious because, again, he does have some other troops. So, I mean, he's kiting out some guys, but really it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. So let's go ahead and use the Foe Seeker here. Bolt Thrower, let's continue to shoot at these guys just to make sure they don't come back. And the Slayers, I think we could just ignore, like, and just run them up right now. Yeah, so we catch that group of Deepwood Scouts, which is really nice. We're getting some good cannon fire here, and let's just shoot those guys with both of our things. We should be able to, like, finish them off before they become a threat here. So let's keep them back there, because in a close fight, that could matter. You know, those units could matter. So let's go ahead and shoot down the Sisters of Thorn and just shoot them. Is there anything I want to harass over here as well? Yeah, those Ironbreakers are just being absolute bosses, just harassing and chasing and just doing all the goodies. Good. So Ungrim, you know, he's going to engage the elf infantry ball here, which is fine. I'm not feeling terribly concerned, to be honest. So we route those guys off, which is good. The Rangers, let's actually pull these guys in here against these Azurai Spears. Azurai Spears don't have very good AP, so they're not going to do that much. And Ungrim and the boys should be able to kind of clean up shop over there. So do I keep the Slayers here is the question. They are shaken, so I don't know how much longer they're going to last for. And are we out of missiles? Oh, we're actually out of missiles here, so we can just send them into melee. Let's get these Thunderers back now that we have some support. We can just start, honestly, shooting here, which is fine. Look at these Dwarf Warriors just MVPing back here. So we're going to square up here on this Glade Lord and kind of start capping them. We're going to get these guys up on the high ground right here and just have them start shooting. And good. So our whole army's fighting. Ungrim and the boys should be able to clean up the the kind of the mess that we got over here. And let's actually turn and shoot these guys right now. And just also shoot these guys. He gets a nice little arrow of Kurnus in there, which is fine. And our missiles and cannons, where do we want to shoot? We could honestly, yeah, let's have them kind of scoot up and pressure these backline units. Our Ranger's doing a pretty good job, but hopefully we can just gun these guys down right now. Come on, shoot, shoot! Yeah, so he's doing okay actually over here. Like he has some pretty good troop density, but I don't see Ungrim losing that fight like by any stretch of the imagination. And yeah, we're able to gap those guys down, which is good. And yeah, so we can shoot at this group now. This group of Dwarf Warriors is continuing to chase in the back line. How's our bolt thrower doing? Yeah, let's run the Slayers up. Now, we've completely secured the back line. He has, like, no more threats that can, like, really pressure us. So now we're going to turn and start shooting here. Let's move these guys out of the way so they're not obstructing. And we can actually have them, like, turn and start shooting in that other pocket right there. So Ungrim's doing a good job. He's holding the line. He doesn't have too many troops left with him, but they are the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. So that's always a pretty good little situation there. So he does get those guys. And is there anything we can shoot at? Yeah, honestly, let's just shoot into the back of these Azurai Spears. That should be pretty bad. And once my Slayers get here, it's just going to be game, set, match. So, Yep, we're doing it. The Rangers, they do have regeneration actually, so they're healing if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool. Ungrim, he's cleaning up the trash. You know, our great weapons obviously not trading like terribly well with the Azurai Spears, but you know, they're doing okay for themselves. So we do have the Marked by Althar dudes coming back. We have our bolt throwers online. Let's have them, one of them shoot here and the other one can shoot at these guys, which should be pretty good. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the stream today. I've been having a blast. Look at these thunders just going balls deep. Oh, nice little Prey of an Othrama there. Oh, some fancy play. I like it, man. I like it. So we'll shoot at this group now. We'll get these guys kind of coming over here, and honestly, I don't mind at all if he catches those. It's no problem. Like they're out of ammunition. So we're getting some rear fire into these guys now, which should be pretty good for kind of breaking their spirits. Oh, look at these Way Watchers coming in here to kind of get aggressive. That's pretty funny. So what do we want to shoot at? Yeah, we want to shoot here, and let's get this other cannon shooting here as well. Get these Dwarf Warriors coming in, and Ungrim, let's get Ungrim going after his lord. That guy needs to be he needs to be slayed. He needs to be put down, guys. And the Slayers are now out of their net, so they can just come and wreak havoc. And they are the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass, so the Dragonback Slayer. So they're going to do pretty good for us. Yep. Oh, dude, Dad's coming. Dude, Dad's coming to put this guy in timeout. You know, just this Glade Lord should... I hope he just gets beheaded. Oh, yes. Oh, Slayers, get in there. Give him the sweet goodness. Let's get these miners in here as well. We have our bolts throwing. Oh, yeah. Dude, just look at this elf getting his salad tossed. This is how you know everything's right in the world when this is happening. Oh, yes. Oh, God, that feels good. We did it. I feel like that random Gen 4. Okay. All right, guys, we did it. Do it. Yeah, that was fun. Good game to Sovereign, man. You know, I think he went with a very aggressive harass strategy, but I had a bunch of randomly generated ranged units, like 5, and the Skyhammer. So, yeah, that was hard for him to deal with. Oh, man. Good times, guys. Good times. That was really fun. So, guys, I'm going to go do some campaign with Italian Spartacus. I know you guys, a lot of you guys have been asking for that, where it's been. It's showtime. I'm going to talk some shit. Hopefully we can kill his entire army in the first episode. If not, he's probably going to outdo me because he knows the campaign better. So, yeah, again, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate all of your support. It's awesome. Guys, during the summer, there will be a time pretty soon where I'm going to be doing YouTube almost full time for a few months, at least 2 or 3 months. So you guys are in for some treats. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. And I'm probably going to do a Dawn of War stream, maybe like Tuesday night or Wednesday night. We'll feel it out. I have a ton of work, so got to balance it. But again, guys, thank you for watching, and have an excellent night.